Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
It's a nice breeze.
Isn't it?
It's a nice breeze.
Yeah, we're going to attempt this door thing. I hope we can make it work.
But what if something runs in, like you said?
Shit, it's going to be some good content. It's going to be some good content.
Who's going to post it if we all eaten up by a bear?
We ain't going to get eaten up. We'll get a little scarred up, but we okay.
I can't fight a bear, man.
You won't have to fight. Don't worry. You just lay there. You're supposed to just lay there like this.
Or you could be like white people, like, get out! Go!
Shoot!
Go!
Stop
Come
it!
on, go!
Stop it!
Stop! Go!
Go!
Like not only
And the bear's like,
not only do bears understand human language, they understand this human language.
Right.
Got it.
they've been trained.
Oh, my God.
They took English on third period. And we were like,
Stupid.
oh, yeah. I remember
How not to
this.
eat humans at sixth period.
Got it.
I feel
I
that
understand. Okay.
Oh, my
one. Should I move
God.
this bag? Is it ugly?
Oh, yeah, probably. Okay.
So good.
All right. Sound is fine. We can begin.
Episode 204.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take
we'll
your
go
word for it.
204. Yes.
I'll allow it.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
What up, what up?
In the area we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
What's going on, peeps?
What was that?
So okay, I gotta help you understand why I keep saying that. I came across this meme that was like, men be scared to moan in their girls' ears, right? But I be
Not
like,
me. I'm roaring.
Oh my god.
Then I realized how loud. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oops, my bad. I know that wasn't necessary, right? You make me excited. You make me so excited.
Men, grow up, yo. Let that out.
Yo, but I have to show you the meme that I got that from because it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
So you want to tell us now as we're recording?
I know.
I know, right?
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
It's no big deal.
How my mind happens.
Okay.
We're along for the ride.
Oh, we know.
But we can talk.
You put your seatbelt on?
Always.
Even for Darren rides?
Got to. You see how he drives?
That's true. He's
Yo.
all over the road right now. He's just
Damn
really
that.
scrolling, looking for this meme like we didn't start. That's crazy.
Bro.
Keep going.
Nah,
How's everybody doing?
Darren,
We're good.
Don't do that to me.
To the listeners, we're attempting, because it was a little warm in the garage and I wasn't prepared. So we're attempting to record with the door open at night.
We in nature, baby.
So, hey, if you hear a garage door close or us swatting or something like that,
Or bear.
or bear, it's because we're in nature, kind of. So, it sounds nice. Darren, you find this meme?
Nope.
Yeah,
I get through all the
we
naked
can
pictures
imagine.
of
It's probably Aunt Jemima or something going,
yeah, right.
No. It's better than that.
Is it something from TikTok?
No. I get all through the naked pictures and then
oh,
find
wow.
That's exciting.
Wow.
That's what you talk about, not a meme.
Well, then while he's doing that, Family Feud, there was a question. I took a picture of the answers if you want to play along, babe.
Let's go.
Something your wife has thrown at you.
The
Yes.
slipper.
No.
Really?
No.
Damn. Oh, okay. Is Darren? No.
No, Darren's supposed to be scrolling. He can't play.
I found it.
Oh, shoot. That's
Okay.
right. Oh, okay.
What my wife was throwing at me? A pot.
That's aggressive. That's aggressive. If that's on the board, everybody's lying. A pot's aggressive.
She hasn't thrown a pot at me.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Is it on the board?
They have plates/dishes, but a pot I feel like doesn't count.
No.
Yeah,
That's
no.
much heavier.
Dishes is aggressive too. Man, does that happen for real?
I don't know. I ain't never thrown a plate at nobody personally.
Damn.
That ass.
Oh, hey.
That was my answer. It wasn't up there.
Oh, man.
I know.
Oh, man.
I was like booty. Somebody say booty.
Damn, this is harder than I thought.
Ew.
Oh,
So food got to be on there.
I was gonna say
Food, yes.
Okay.
clothes. Being on the floor or something.
Clothes, no.
Really?
Remote? I don't know.
Yeah, remote, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's number two.
toss me the remote. Yeah.
Cell phone?
Nope.
Okay.
A book.
No. All right, so you guys are way over 3. A plant/cactus.
What?
A plant?
Imagine that somebody just pick up the whole fern.
Yo, come on, man. And the plant thing be heavy. Mad
It'd be
soil.
mad heavy. You
Mad
can't throw-
soil.
you
Who's
can't throw-
cleaning that up now?
These people are lying. These people are lying, yo. A cactus.
Newspaper/paper.
Who buys a paper?
Me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That really happened. That's crazy. Then plates, dishes, food, her ring.
Oh, wow. That's sad.
That's dark.
That's sad, man.
Oh man.
Damn.
Remote and kisses.
Boo.
No. Okay.
Kisses.
All right.
Back to my thing. So it says men scared to moan, but I be my girl's ear like. And let's turn it up. So that's been in my head literally all day. It's been in my head. I'm sorry, guys. You listen to us for this reason.
And he took mad long to get.
It was worth it, right?
We're at 14 minutes on that little screen, so I don't know when we started, but
Usually I got to cut off like a good 5 minutes.
all right. So,
So-
a good 8 minutes of scrolling from
Oh, my God.
That was worth it
So
there.
good.
Oh, my God.
Was it?
Oh, what's up, yo?
None. How's your weekends?
Weekend. It was good, I believe.
You do anything good?
Oh boy, another pop quiz.
Okay,
go to BIM.
I'll start.
Yeah, you started that.
Bim
I
had a
got to
good
remember now.
Right?
So on Sunday,
Sunday.
went to the beach with some good peoples. Shout out to
playa.
Lush and her fam.
Yo.
And Stacy and Dennis and Jeff and all of us were this day having a good old time. It was nice and breezy weather. As much as I don't like the beach, I recognize that if you put me underneath the shade and
All
you
is
give
well.
me all as well, I'll do whatever you need me to do as long as I can go back and sit in the shade. So that was nice. On Saturday, we went to a family cookout, and I ran into a good friend of ours, or a good friend of mine. You may know him, Nino.
Yeah.
So he, local artist in Rhode Island, and we were having some good conversation. And so hopefully we can get him on the pod
Yeah.
sooner
Talented
than
kid.
later. Very talented. He just got a new project out.
Dope.
Very interesting concept behind it. And I'll let him share it when we get there. But if you don't know Nino Green or Francis, I think it's Nino Francis he goes by. You can definitely look him up on Spotify, Nino Francis.
Yeah. Different sound. I like
Oh, yes.
that he, did we tap out? We tap
We
out?
might be
We
tapping
have to
out.
tap out.
Because all the bugs are
Dang,
like,
you
hey,
didn't finish
hey,
the rest of your sentence. You
Oh.
like that he
Yeah, I like that he didn't just because he's been doing music for a while.
Yes.
So I think he started with production, but he had a very unique style, and he kept that going. And then what it's morphed into now, I was like,
Oh, it's so far from where he...
like
but it's
it
so
took
cool.
him in a man.
Yeah,
so
it's
I like
very
that
cool.
evolution, like to where people kind of start and figure out what their sound is, and then when they kind of fine tune it and they find that pocket, it's like it's dope to see that kind of
Trajectory?
that kind of process versus someone just putting out a sound that sounds like this
Everything
person.
else, yeah.
You know, that easy.
Nothing
shit,
wrong
you know
with
what I mean?
that, but also...
No, there is.
Okay.
Because it didn't tell me about you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? In your
I'm
mind.
interested in your evolution.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I like this breeze a lot.
I know.
Let's give it a little bit.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get some bug spray. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
Go ahead. What were we talking about?
I'm gonna talk to Dare.
Oh,
Go get your bug spray.
Go get your bug spray.
yes, sir, ma'am.
Jen, how was your weekend? Do you remember?
I don't remember what I did, but I feel like my weekend was good. I know that our good friend Tolu just had a birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Tolu.
Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to you.
But I didn't do anything for it. I feel like I did something. I don't know.
I mean, it sounded like you had a decent... I mean, I think if you had a bad weekend, we would know about it.
This is true.
So the fact that you don't remember means it was a good weekend.
Yeah, I know I did something. And it'll come to me in about an hour.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
As we're leaving.
Dare.
Yes.
I was watching the news.
Okay.
And they were talking about this whole car thing, how there's like no cars and that like they're so expensive and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And how used cars are worth way more now because
indeed.
blah blah blah. Can't get any new cars. This guy said he bought a Tesla 5 months ago for $86,000, right? And a dealership came to him 5 months later
No
and
way.
offered to buy it off of him, not trade it for him.
Like,
Buy
give me
it.
It's ours now.
And they bought it off him for $101,000.
What an investment.
5 months later,
Is that what cars are becoming?
cars are supposed to depreciate when
As
you
soon
drive
as you
them
take
off
them
the
off the
lot.
lot. Yeah. And he what, made like 20,000, 30,000 on that?
17. they showed him leaving the dealership and he had a check in his hand for $17,000. Oh, it's like Sarah's the kid and Bim is the mom. Bim has arrived with some off.
Stay still.
Cover your eyes.
And Bim is spraying. I guess so. The Nigerian would spray. Get it? Nigerian.
Dad. Somebody the company of office like.
I heard. I was telling Darren that I was watching the news and a guy said that because in this crazy car market, bought a Tesla for $86,000 5 months ago, sold it to a dealership for $101.
I believe it.
But now because companies know that people are trying to buy new cars to flip them, like sneakers, they're restricting people. So the guy said he put in another order for a Tesla, and then when he looked, his order was deleted.
Wow, so they're really, really on top of that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because, like, I'm in that situation. I'm waiting on a vehicle because the supply was low. The price that I paid isn't the same as the price that other people are paying now.
Yesterday's price.
Right, and even that price, people can, if they get it, could flip it and make money. So it's like the sneaker game, and it's crazy because
That is nuts.
That's very expensive.
Because who's buying all the stuff?
Somebody,
Who's
me,
buying
apparently.
all the stuff? No, you're buying it from the company, right? But then
that's
the
true.
people who are buying it from the second seller, who's these people?
That's
the
true.
houses, everybody's buying the houses. The cars, everybody bought the cars. The sneakers, everybody bought it. All the sneakers.
The houses I can't wait for the documentary that comes out about all the nasty stuff that's been happening.
I feel like the house thing is leveling out. No.
No, the behind the scenes stuff, like
okay.
Zillow buying a bunch of houses and all of that,
Yeah.
like during that time.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait till like somebody puts a piece together about this housing crisis over the past few years, and what really causes it. Because a lot of crazy
man.
stuff.
There was something. Speaking of that,
Oh, sorry, guys.
You good?
It's
you good?
okay.
Check it, man. You gotta check it.
Yeah.
dang, I was listening about the houses and cars.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Bears, oh my.
Oh my.
No, well, go ahead, guys.
Jim, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Son had a game in Massachusetts. Yo, I'm not like the loud parent, and it was very hot over the weekend. So I was just like chilling under a tent. So son's playing, doing good, and cracks a home run out of left field.
Oh.
Like, I mean, I've seen him hit home runs before, but he like destroyed this one. And
Your son did that?
yeah.
Wow. no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like how did he like he's never done that before. But like I was just. You know. So I know it sounded worse, but I didn't mean it like that.
We get it.
I wasn't sure if you meant like somebody cracked or. All right.
So my kid, Dylan, he hit a home run, destroyed it, and I turned into that parent. I was like crazy, arm pump fist, whatever, like hype jumping, and like the way he ran in home, and he was like, and it was a moment.
Oh man.
Oh, it was a moment.
Oh man.
Man, that kid.
I'm happy you were there to witness it.
Yeah, no, me too, because I don't get to see as many games as I like because they be during the week and stuff. But to see that and then the joy on his face, the teammates and all of that, just those moments, man. Nice.
I did do something this weekend, guys.
Oh, there she is, guys.
I knew I did something this
A
weekend.
lot sooner.
I had to
but-
think about.
You had to check your cover story from your
No,
mission
no.
log. Oh, sorry, go.
No, because you said you went to Dylan's game, and then that clicked in my mind. We had a conversation Saturday.
Yes, we did,
And I'm
Jen.
like, I was doing something too.
Your cover story, yeah, go.
Yeah.
She had to check him at home base to make sure she was okay to say this story. Requesting permission. I don't know what I did this week. I don't remember.
Stalling.
Hurry up, they're asking.
Stall.
They're asking again.
Talk to the stupid one. He won't get it. So there. I just want you 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Continue.
He did buy me 10 minutes. He's in here scrolling. I'm like, yes, all right,
Oh, my
answer.
God.
He's taking mad long. Go ahead.
Headquarters don't even freak out anymore. They just be like, talk to the dumb one. I'll buy us like half an hour.
This guy is stupid, yo. Oh, God.
You remember what you did.
I went to the movies.
Oh,
You went to the movies.
I went to the movies.
She's so stupid.
Shoot, I forgot the name of the movie.
I got you, Bullet.
Bullet Train.
There you go.
Bullet Train. I went to see
I got you.
Come on,
Read the
guys.
script.
Between BIM and between.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
I don't know if I charged it last night.
It's
I'm sorry.
Bulit.
Starring Brad Pitt. Come on.
The FBI in her head.
The black guy, you know.
How was it?
It was interesting.
Like good?
It's long. It's like almost 3.5 hours.
For an action flick?
Yeah.
That's woof. That is aggressive for an action movie.
And it was an action movie, but it kind of didn't really feel actiony to me.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh.
And I don't watch action movies, so that I think says a lot.
So is it like a dialogue-driven?
Yeah.
Is it good dialogue at least?
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you easily pleased by
think so.
dialogue? Okay. Because
I get into dialogue.
Yeah, no.
Like Inglourious Bastards. Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
Darren? Damn.
I know.
Yeah, like that movie had. Some people probably would call it boring, but
This
the
is
dialogue
boring.
yeah, right. Because there's not enough death. But yeah, the dialogue is crazy in that movie. I love good dialogue. The Bond movie, Casino Royale, excellent dialogue.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of dialogue in that movie. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I'm a nerd. I'm a sucker for good dialogue.
But it's like a whole like storyline that you got to follow along with.
Are they on the train the whole time?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but yeah.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like, you know how Pulp Fiction was a bunch of storylines that kind of come together? It was kind of like that, but not as confusing.
Okay.
It went in chronological order.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So as you get into each thing, then you learn more.
Yeah, it looks different.
It's different.
That'll be my birthday movie. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do have a birthday coming up, huh?
Hey.
Sure do, Dare.
Hey.
Sure do, Dare.
I want to eat something. I got a snack, but it's not the Gen snack.
Okay.
So I just wanted to preface. I don't want to be like, ooh, Gen snack.
So this is just you getting a snack for yourself. I can dig it.
Okay.
Really quick, a rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I don't know, listeners, I may have shared this. I don't know if you're aware. Grease is one of my favorite movies.
Really?
I love Grease.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In my head, one day I want to learn, like,
I see why that prompted that.
what happened?
It was your birthday, and she went to get her snack. Which
Oh,
birthday cake.
Popcorn.
you're a child.
It's birthday cake popcorn. It's a double entendre.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Sorry, I'm sorry. Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah,
wow.
I love
Thanks, my
Grease.
bad.
So, yeah, man,
I didn't know you like Grease like that.
I love it.
It's a great movie.
It's the
Tell me more.
it's not corny to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how some musicals can seem
It's
corny?
incredibly corny.
For a musical, because I've seen a lot of musicals that are just, like, not entertaining enough. Like, it's, okay, you can sing and dance, but I'm not going through different emotions like that. But this one had, like, a tough side to it.
Okay.
And it didn't feel like you didn't believe. Yeah, we knew they weren't, like, tough like that, but I believed it. You know what I'm saying? I was along for the ride. You know what I mean? And it was a lot.
I got my popcorn watching y'all like I'm not part of this.
She's at the movies again.
Yeah, it's like when films can get me like that to really pull me in.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so I don't care if it's a musical or whatever. If you could pull me in like that, I'm with it.
Oh,
and the dancing is really good.
I can hand jive still.
Hand jive is, I want to learn that full choreography. I want to learn that whole.
Because we did Grease in middle school for like our little dance.
Wow. And John Travolta goes crazy with General. Come on. Yeah.
Great, yeah. You're not bugging.
Darren, wait. I'm not bugging. See,
not
thank
bugging.
you. Darren, have you seen Grease?
I have, reluctantly. I didn't like it, so.
Damn, dog.
I know.
You gonna tell me why? You can't hand jive?
I can't do a little twisty thing here.
But you don't like musicals.
I'm not a big musical person, no.
Okay. Have you liked any musicals ever?
The only one that I like currently is Hamlet. And that's because I seen the, oof, good save.
Thank you.
That would have been tragic.
That would have made
And
me
Hamlet
cry.
is more of a opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not a big musical. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Crybaby?
No.
Johnny Depp? You ever see Crybaby? I've watched everything.
You've
I'm
watched
sorry,
a lot
guys.
of-
No, and it's fine. You're very versed.
I'm like, not only does he see all the TV shows, he sees all the movies, and now he sees all the musicals
All
too.
the musicals.
Hairspray? Come
A long
on.
time ago.
Yeah?
Mickey Lake, yeah.
Come on. Darren, no Hairspray? You would like Hairspray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you like woke shit. There's like a racial component to it. You would like it. Jen, right?
Yeah.
You should watch Hairspray. I think you like it. Not the new version though. Got to be the Ricky Lake one.
Okay.
Yeah, they did one after that. I like musicals.
All right.
Something.
I mean, I don't know what else to say to you.
How do we get here?
You took us here.
How though?
Movies.
Olivia Newton-John. Rest
Oh
in peace.
my
yes.
God. Yo, rest in see how like that film sparked all of this nonsense that just came out of me.
Utter.
It's like it's moments, yo. So people, what they put into a film lasts forever, yo. So thank you. Rest in peace. And yeah, that's art, baby. Not some throwaway movie. Some shit that lasts and has impact. I fuck with that.
You should try that.
I should?
Yeah.
Darren, you want some?
It's
Sure.
different.
Want
How
some?
am I gonna say no to snack?
Want some popcorn?
Get your teeth ready though.
Oh man.
So, what we're having is Crunch and Munch brand birthday cake flavored popcorn clusters.
That ain't bad.
Which is cake batter flavored popcorn mixed with mini sugar cookies and rainbow sprinkles.
I would destroy that in like 15 minutes. The entire thing.
Wow.
And I'd be looking for more.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a problem.
It's my teeth.
Yeah, that's
It's bothering my teeth a little bit.
Oof. Well, I mean, you can leave it. It's fine. It's okay. I don't
The way you're looking at the bag is kind of
I
concerning.
would destroy.
They had other flavors. I forgot what they
Oh
were.
my God, where'd you get this?
Right here near your house at 7-Eleven.
Really? Oh man, that's good. Yo, that's just really good.
I forgot the other flavors. Now I'm sad.
Because I eat a lot of different types of popcorn.
Oh, I think one was cookies and cream. That's what I was gonna get.
Usually, like big brands, it's not the greatest, like compared to like mom and pop ones, but that's really good. Wow.
I didn't expect the hard coating. It's good. What is that? Glaze or something?
It says that on the back.
The caramel.
It
Sugar.
says
Hardened sugar.
and it's rainbow sprinkles. Everybody knows I love rainbow sprinkles.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. I love rainbow sprinkles.
Never knew myself.
But when I get donuts, I usually get chocolate sprinkles for some reason.
No.
But yeah, it just says mini cookie pieces, cake batter flavored popcorn.
I like that. Thank you, Jen, for sharing.
They say life is a party, so why not make it a birthday party? Don't worry, we already invited all your favorite flavors. No need for a fork. Safe to say we like to make our cake and eat it too. Okay.
What up, D?
Your weekend.
Oh, shoot, weekend. Yeah, so
Yeesh, this is a bad one.
that was Saturday. Watched some UFC. Oh, I know you guys don't care about UFC. I talk about it sometimes.
Of course.
But on Saturday, history was made.
Oh.
So there's already 2 Nigerian champions in the UFC. Okay. Kamaru Usman and Israel Adesanya. There's another African champion. He's from Cameroon. But the Kamaru Usman's brother went into the Ultimate Fighter. It's like a breeding ground for new fighters. They all live in the same house reality show, fight each other, and the winner gets a contract with the UFC.
What?
So his brother was
That's a
in
thing?
it. That's the thing. This was like season 20 something.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like Big Brother, but you beat people up.
That's crazy.
That's how you send them out. Y'all good over there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Someone's coming unplugged.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so his brother's in it, heavyweight, massive dude, and ends up winning. So for the first time in the history of the UFC, 2 brothers won the Ultimate Fighter because his brother Kamaru Usman won Ultimate Fighter, went on to be a champion. Okay. Now his brother just won Ultimate Fighter. 2 Nigerians brothers were the first
To do that.
to do, like, insane. And this is a sport that is mixed martial arts. That's just in Nigeria. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm looking at you like. How's their mom feel about this?
Yo, their parents are in the ring after every win.
Is there
yeah.
a chance that they would fight each other? I'm sorry.
Oh,
if
no.
it's ignorance.
No, one's a heavyweight. The other one is
Okay.
welterweight.
I thought you meant like, oh no, because they're brothers. He's like, oh no.
No.
Oh, that's always the second thing in my head. You typically won't see brothers fight. Even the other 2 champs, who they could probably get into each other's weight class, but they'll never do it. They're like, nah,
We're better.
it's
for it.
bigger than
Yeah.
us just fighting each other. This is a united front for Africa. So now that imagine what's happening now in different African countries, kids learning the sport, and then what that's going to do to grow it and help people make money in different ways for those countries. I love it. Love it.
Yeesh.
Damn, Jenny, I was waiting for that.
I was looking at you like, why he ain't had no more?
And then on Monday, me and the wife went to Block Island. We went for the Reggae Fest.
Hey.
Yeah.
When we talked about it last week, did you say you were going?
Oh shoot! Did I mention that, Darren? That I was
Darren
going?
asked me if I was going.
Yes. And you said no, and then you said you were going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, oh, wait, you're going.
Yeah, it's kind of like a last minute thing. The wife invited me, and I said I'm going to say no less. So.
I think you say no. I mean, you say yes pretty often, no?
My wife asks a lot, so if I say no a lot, then it starts to look bad. I gotta say yes more. But she figured out the trick. She just asks a lot. So, yeah, the frequency is in her favor.
Oh man, I got this big cluster.
So so we did Reggae Fest, and I saw a lot of people. Oh my God, a lot of people. Imagine Roger Williams Park on a beach. Actually, what are the other parks in the cities?
Cold State Park.
Cold State Park.
Lincoln Woods.
Prospect Park.
Slater Park.
What's in Woonsocket?
Slater Mill.
Dirty Park. Whatever
Wow.
park.
Wow.
All the parks.
Lincolnwood.
Imagine all those people that would typically be at those parks and put it in Block Island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people.
see.
I saw mad high school people.
A lot of our people?
I saw Jen Cabas. What up?
Wow.
Nicole. They
Wow.
were together. Heidi. Hi, Heidi.
Wow.
Yeah. That kind of Denisha. The usual suspects.
Yeah.
But I was seeing like people that I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. People from the reggae club days.
Oh, no.
Everybody.
See, so in seeing that, I was like, this is why I cannot go, because I don't like to be around that much people at once. I know it sounds kind of weird.
No,
But,
no,
like,
there's a lot of people.
That's what I was saying last time about the stadiums.
Yeah.
How I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, that's no. Somebody who knows me said you wouldn't have liked it just because there was so many people.
And it was hot. No. Oh, 'cause
Temperature
we were
was
in the
perfect.
water.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Temperature was perfect. Oh my goodness. Like I wasn't even sweating. Yeah,
Because you're right under where you're getting all the breeze from the water and all that.
The promotion was because I didn't go. So being here on the lonely mainland, there was no traffic. You know,
nobody was there.
Nobody's here.
When I was there, I was
Nobody's
like,
here.
"There's no way anybody's there."
There was nobody here. It was so funny because like we were like, "Yo, all of everybody is there."
It was really that. Like it may sound like I'm exaggerating. I swear to look. I just everywhere I turn, hey man, a long time. Oh shoot, man, I ain't see you in. Is that so? The whole time. Wow. It made me feel good because the music was good. Because I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting like Reggae Fest, maybe how I heard it years ago, where it was like bands, and kind of a chill vibe. So I thought it was kind of that, but then a DJ element. But it was like DJs one
Full
side,
time.
band on the other side. You couldn't even hear the band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like completely different. So it was just party straight up on this side. Yeah, it was different though.
Is this the first? No, they had Reggae Fest last year, right?
They've had it for years now.
I mean, but the COVID didn't stop it.
Probably did.
It did. They just added the
DJs.
DJ component maybe 1 or 2 years ago max.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
last year.
I first heard of it last year. Like I wanted to go because we're on BRU on Mondays.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
at 1 o'clock, and Matic is on at 11, and so he plays all reggae, soca, Afrobeats, and it's it's great to hear that on the radio, especially at that time in the morning on a Monday. So I try to catch it as much as I can. So last year when he first said it, he's like Reggae Fest, Block Island. I was like, what? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And so actually that's when Darla and I both got the day off so we can go. Bought the ferry tickets, and like I said, I didn't go. And so, I think it is fairly new.
Yeah.
But, they promoted the hell out of it this year.
I can tell. It worked. Whatever they
did,
turn it down a little bit.
Whatever they did, it was like in the last 36 to 48 hours, it like just ramped up.
Really?
Because literally the last 2 days before it, any and everybody who I saw would ask me, "You going to Reggae Fest?" And these, usually reggae events, like you said, people you see at the clubs and stuff, whatever. It's like a smaller subculture of people here who all go to these events, right? But these were just everybody asking at this point. Like the last 2-3 days was like anybody you knew was like, I'm like, how did you find out about Reggae Fest?
Right.
I found out about it because I listened to a radio show dedicated to reggae.
Right.
How
How
did
did
you
you
hear
find
about
it?
it?
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what that last bit of promotion was, but dang, keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah,
awesome.
it was nuts. No, because Ballard's, it was at Ballard's on Block Island. They have a system. If you have a backpack, that's fine, but we got to check to make sure you don't have alcohol. What's that going to do to a line of ferry people that just came off in a bunch? The line was ridiculous, and we took the 1:30 ferry, so there was already a bunch of people there.
Wow.
And folks started getting a little unruly. They tried to go around and go straight onto the beach. And then cops are kind of having to go over and bring people back, and people were arguing in the line.
Oh man.
And I had just gotten there, man. I was like, oh, man. This is
You
a
just
lot.
looked up like,
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there.
yeah, it was a lot. But then I felt good again when I went in, see everybody, the music's good. Found a little spot on the beach, so I was back and forth between the beach and the party area.
That sounds dope.
Yeah,
That sounds really nice.
yeah.
So did you buy your ticket in advance or you got a day off?
The wife did all of that stuff.
I was just trying to get in advance then.
Yeah, I kind of just, say, yeah, sure.
All right. Tell me where to stand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good, good. I'm glad you had a good time.
yeah.
Speaking of cool things going on, I don't know if you had read it because your phone's always on silent, but I had asked Darren if he wanted to go to a show on
yes.
Sunday.
I saw it.
You saw it.
I did see it.
Bad Lad the Comic, cool dude from Rhode Island. He's a comedian out here doing his thing. And he actually posted that he will be opening up for Tommy Davidson this
Incredible.
Sunday.
I love Tommy
Incredible.
Davidson, too.
What an honor.
And I was like, because I'm also a comedy connection. I go there anyway. If any of these greats, you don't know when's the next time you'll get a chance,
Right.
especially in a setting like that. So whenever I can, I try to. So that in itself is dope. But then when I saw he posted, they usually bring their own openers. So to have an opener from here that we know, I was like, yeah, I gotta pull up.
That's great.
That's ill.
So can't wait Sunday night.
And what good timing for Tommy Davidson with his meme being popular.
You
in fact, you used it.
Who are these niggas? What was he even talking about?
Who knows?
And I did see that interview too.
So, all right, can we talk about that?
Yes, which
Because
part?
it aged terribly. The meme.
Oh.
Aged
You're
terribly.
brilliant. What's Nostradamus? That's her. Yep.
Jen Shadamus.
Because it was funny when she posted it.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I was like, oh, that funny. That's mad funny because I was saying the same.
The next day,
He's like, ooh, that's funny.
Yo.
I woke up, I said, but I didn't want to take it down because it was funny.
That was good.
So, like Bim said, a lot of people was going to Block Island from the city that normally don't go to Block Island all at the same time as and such. So I just, in my head, was like, yo, the Block Island regular, like, you know what I mean? They're probably like, what is going on, right? But that was just a thought I had earlier in the day, just thinking about what's about to pop off, because I'm like, everyone's going to Block Island.
Right.
Cool. So then later on, I go on Twitter, and somebody had tweeted, and you know how Instagram, your timeline now, it just shows, like, posts from people you don't even follow, just all these
it's
this
weird.
random stuff.
Yeah.
So somebody said, every time I open up Instagram, I'm like, and then it was the Tommy Davidson, who are these niggas? Who are these niggas? And I said, that's a funny video clip. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's funny. I'm going to save that. And as I saved it, I said, Block Island, right?
Perfect.
In my head, I'm like, this is that. And not even like, they're going to say it exactly like that. Who are these niggas? Just very calmly, and who are these niggas?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, oh, boy.
And so I said, you know what, Jen, you gotta make the meme. You gotta make it.
You have to do it.
You have to do it. So I made it, put it on Instagram, but I made sure in the caption that I put that this is a dope event and I would go if I wasn't lazy to drive. I didn't want anyone to think I was hating on the event or whatever. I thought Reggae Fest is dope and whatever. So cool. And then we got a little ha-has, little laughing, crying emojis. Ha ha ha. Then the next day.
Decrescendo. Not this way. This way.
Oh, that was brilliant. Wow. Yeah. So if you are from here, you're not from here, you might have heard, you might not have heard. that on the last ferry heading back.
Not the last.
Oh, the second to last.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We have an eyewitness account.
Oh, good, yes.
Oh no.
You know, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
So I woke up. Someone has sent me a screenshot of some type of police log. I'm like, I don't even know where you got this photo.
Yo, you know something crazy? Pause.
Yeah.
That there is they do send out emails, or like there's a site that will show all the logs, the calls that these cops have to respond to.
Oh.
I see it for work every time, like every couple of days, and I'm like, who cares about this? I don't care what the cops are doing. This is why they didn't come to my house. But there's a log of like such and such called about mysterious package in the middle of the road.
And that's
cops
available to see?
Yes. I don't know why I haven't shared it with you guys, but it's like, who wants to know that? Who is at home like, I need to know what the cops did?
That's beyond
Tuesday.
nosy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not your business.
It's not your business. Did you call them?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I'm actually gonna read the one that I had seen. It says Southern Rhode Island and Southeastern Connecticut, multiple counties and states. Mass casualty incident, Narragansett, Rhode Island, Block Island ferry inbound with numerous passengers with razor lacerations. Now reported suspect has firearm, multiple agency response, vessels outbound with police and medical personnel. That's what I woke up to. I said, what the hell happened? And then in my head I said, BIM took a 1:30 ferry there, so he must have had to take a late ferry back. And that's why first thing I said is, BIM, you good?
Ah, that's right, because we hadn't heard.
Yeah.
You
I didn't put anything in the chat?
No.
You didn't
Oh,
say
wow.
that you back or anything?
No.
Oh,
You said nothing. Actually.
You said literally nothing.
Yeah.
I was
Right? So I'm like, Bim, you get back, you good? And then he didn't answer. And I'm like, okay, either probably he's sleeping because he got back late. It's a long day. It was hot out. So, I'm just sitting like, don't panic, Jen. Just go get ready for work. And like an hour or two later, he's like, yeah, I took the 10 o'clock ferry. And I said, oh boy. So Bim. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't talked to Bim. Like we just said, he didn't say anything to us. So Bim,
Yeah.
how was your ride back? Well, actually, how was your ride there? It was good?
Everything was good up until, actually, as I was describing it, it was good. It was just a lot of people.
Yeah.
But the music was good and the energy was good. All right, so how do we,
Where do we start?
So if I'm being honest, so I'm going to be very honest. Let me start with this.
Yes.
I'm not going anywhere anymore. I'm not even playing. I have some stuff on the docket. I'm going to try to get out of it. But if I can't, that is it for the year. Why me? When I go places, this crazy stuff, I'm not going to, y'all know what I told y'all the other time. And then this now, I have to be around. Anyways, so.
He sounds like me.
So, okay. Me and the wife are by the dance floor. And our food is coming. It took a long time for food. 2.5 hours.
I was going to ask you how was food too, but go ahead.
Took forever. It was delicious though when it came because it was a lot of people. So there's a lot of factors that went into what happened yesterday. Some people will blame certain things or whatever, but if I'm being honest, if you take, like I mentioned, all those parks from other different areas and put that together in a confined area with alcohol and all of that,
And no way to escape.
and right. And okay, Reggae Fest. Again, I'm not saying anything about any, but it's, in fact, shout out to all the DJs.
I was going to say,
I heard
shout
the
out to
DJs were
top notch.
I was enjoying my life on the
Manic,
dance floor,
Just one? No,
D1.
D1.
right? Enjoying my life.
Yep.
So for me, I'm like, okay, Reggae Fest and other island vibes are acceptable, of course. I heard Cape Verdean music, of course, Nigerian music, Afro beats, everything.
Soca.
Soca, of course.
Compa?
I think so. Maybe early, because they were going all day.
Yeah.
It's 5 DJs.
Yeah.
So, okay, because me, I remember college. I remember the clubs when the Lil Johns and all those joints came out. And what can happen sometimes. Most times. Now, again, I'm not saying this is what did it because it was a lot of factors already. But there was a change in music, and then things got a little aggressive. So me and the wife are inside eating, just right away from where we were hanging out. And we're at the table, and we're eating and talking about how great it is and how good it is to see everybody and almost planning next year's. And then you see commotion. And when I see the commotion, I tune in and I'm like, oh, I heard it was playing. Shit. Again, I'm not blaming that because, yes, you should be able to play everything. But it's unfortunate that sometimes, okay, so we kind of tiptoe around it with our music. But if you're at a Dave Matthews concert, you're not going to play grunge or slam music.
Got it.
Because if those people are in attendance, they're going to turn it into a different party.
Yeah.
Then,
This is what we do when we hear this.
right. You don't need that here
Yeah.
because of what, the energy we're trying to cultivate. I'll remind you, this was an all ages event. Ballards is a hotel. There were kids there.
Yeah.
I saw kids on the beach. I saw parents having to, during the party time, walk their kids through the middle of the dance floor.
Oh.
There's weed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I love it, but I'm seeing too many things that kind of like,
Very conflicting.
So I see a little fracas, and I'm like, oh, people, okay, probably the song got a little hype or whatever, and nope, there's more over there. Oh, they fighting. Damn. Okay, so everybody goes, and then another fight breaks out.
Oh God.
Then another fight breaks out. I'm not even
Keep talking.
exaggerating.
Like this.
During that time span, we saw maybe 5 or 6 different fights break out. So again, we're in where the cafeteria area is, and we could just see commotion going to different areas. At one point, we saw the security guards carrying somebody out.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then one dude who worked behind the bar who went to help came back holding his head. I guess he got hit by a
God.
chair.
Oh God.
Then people start fighting in the front.
Oh, gosh.
Because again, we could see from inside where all this stuff is going. So this is at like 5:45, a little before 6.
Damn. Early.
Yeah. So now my joy, I was on a
Joy.
joy. I had to kind of figure out how happy I was. Because it just felt good to see everybody. Shout out Makiba. Just like good, and everybody was happy. And then, okay, you think maybe a fight, they can chill it. But it just kept going. And it just kept getting more aggressive.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, here's the dilemma. 6 o'clock is approaching. There's a 6:45 ferry. This just happened. I want to dip instantly because they said music's done. They shut all the bars down. You can't get drinks, nothing. And the people are just getting off of the ferry to get there while this is happening. Yeah. So,
How is anybody still even trying to get there?
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
Why would you bother?
well, because it goes until 7.
Right,
But
but
still.
And then people would just hang out and take the last ferry back. I think there was like a 7:45 ferry is the last one. So,
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
and there may have been people that missed the ferry and said, well, I'll just hang out and get the next one and go later. But me, anyways. So people are getting off the ferry, and then because people fought and the music's done and the alcohol's done, everybody wants to leave. Everybody's trying to get on the 6:45 ferry. There's also the people that were fighting and got kicked out trying to get on the 6:45 ferry.
Oh.
I said, we're not going anywhere near that area.
right, because
We'll
you want to be
catch-
on the boat with them. They're still mad and stuff.
We'll catch the next one at 7:45. So we stay away from there until like 7:10. Say, all right, let's go line up. We should be okay to get on the ferry. Y'all been to Block Island, right?
No, I've never.
Never?
I've done Newport
Once.
Ferry though.
One time, okay. So the ferry, there's a dock, and usually people congregate. I've never had a line to get on the ferry though for Block Island. Maybe you just wait a little bit, but it's a big ferry. It fits like 1,200 people.
Wow.
You just get on. Like, it's not like a wait. We exited, and Chris had called me and said, yo, you got to get out here. I don't know if we're even going to be able to get on the 7:45 ferry, which was supposed to be the last ferry. So what are you talking about? We get out there. The line is longer than whatever amusement park line you're thinking.
Oh.
It goes from the ferry, zigzags through the parking lot, all the way back out to the street.
Oh.
Yikes.
We have to get behind that to try to catch a ferry. Okay. So after trying to figure out, okay, we're not going to cut because there was already fights, so we're just going to keep it chill. We're going to go to the back. It finally starts moving. The ferry comes, and this is maybe an hour in. People start loading. We start getting close to the front. Like, oh, God, thank you. We'll finally be able to get on this thing. Hold on. Commotion on the boat.
On the boat.
You can see it. I said, look at them. Up top, on the second level, you see people tussling. Cops run over, jump on the boat to try to defuse the situation. After a bit, the guy comes out and says, look, I'm sorry. We're going to send another ferry back. There's room, but we can't put you on there. It's danger, or it's not safe. They just needed to send the ferry away. Everybody's aggravated. What happens in the line? People start fighting behind us.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm stressed out.
I see an older white woman fighting against 2 other people.
Whoa.
There was another fight in front of the line.
Whoa.
There's kids crying because all ages, there's kids.
Oh, the parents are fighting. Ay, chi-chi.
I went from joy
Joy.
to what the fuck? What the fuck? We stood in line from 7:10, 7:15, and I didn't set foot on the ferry until about 10, a little bit after 10. This guy's standing behind me arguing with his girl. He's drunk. Because in the line, everybody's still smoking and drinking, of course.
Oh,
Of course,
why
there's nothing
not?
else to do.
And I don't want to go anywhere. It was ridiculous. So then we learn, and Chris was actually on that ferry, the one where people were fighting and shit. A couple people got cut up. A bunch of people got arrested. And before the ferry even docked, you guys probably saw the footage with
the Coast Guard.
Coast Guard and the cops jumping off with the weapons drawn and oh yeah. What movie is
You had to meet me in the middle of the sea?
Yo, so when I saw that, when I woke up, first thing I did, I turned on the TV. I said, the news is going to have this on there. I said, God damn.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was like, the whole day I went to sleep. I didn't hear nothing bad. I just heard it was a lot of people, and that was it. And I was happy. I went to bed. Anybody who I knew who was there, I didn't hit nobody up. I didn't ask how is it, because I'm like, I hate people do that to me. Like, if you wanted to know, you could have just went. Like, don't ask me how it was. So I didn't ask somebody how it was, except for that one person. And so I turn on the news, and they're showing video of the police boat, not even at the ferry yet. And these police officers, what city's police officers were those? Were they state police?
State police were involved.
Like SWAT. They jumped off the police boat onto the ferry.
That may have been Coast Guard, actually.
That might have been. That looked very militaristic.
You saw it, right? They were very agile. They didn't.
They wasn't
No,
scared.
Shiggy.
Call of Duty stuff over there.
Yeah. I said, who these guys and where they keep them at?
But yo, imagine going to Block Island. There's not a large police presence. It's
Right.
Block
That's
Island.
why I was wondering.
They couldn't do anything to when all those other fights started breaking out. It was way too much for them to handle. Way too much. Yeah, it was man. I don't like that, cuz. I dealt with that enough. High school, my 20s. I'm just trying to enjoy my wife.
Right.
Are you all this? Reggae is playing.
How could you fight during reggae?
We're on the beach, cuz. You fighting in swim trunks, brother. You fighting in swim trunks.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that?
That's funny. That's not
There's
funny.
sand on the floor, yo.
I can't even walk in sand, fam. I ain't fighting in sand,
It's
bruh.
very difficult from a strategical perspective. You're just doing bad to begin with.
You take a hit.
You
you're
can't
wi-
even-
Yeah, you can't. You're wide open.
You swing, you just fall in the
If
sand.
you swing and there was one in the clips.
You saw the guy was swinging just.
He swang so hard and then missed and then just ended up on the floor.
So,
Like, if you end up in sand, how hard is that to get up? When you're
It's
drunk
very
and it's hot?
hard.
So if I'm,
It's very hard.
if you're my op, as they say, I'm gonna look at you and we're gonna communicate. We ain't gotta
Next
do this
time.
here.
Next time.
Not the
No,
place.
it's not that serious.
And I doubt it was even anything that serious to start all these fights. I doubt.
So what I have thought about before, not in this situation, just generally, is we talk about all the time how more and more people are addicted to attention. More and more people want likes and all this. I want to be an influencer, all that good stuff. So there are people, I believe, who don't get enough attention just from being themselves. And so any chance they get to disrupt a lot of people at once, it's like, okay, now they have to watch me.
Yeah.
Like on Netflix, I was watching one of those documentaries, and it was about how people who are playing video games and stuff sometimes will do this thing called swatting and basically call the authorities and say something to make SWAT believe there's something going on in your house,
Oh my god!
so that SWAT will show up at your house.
Stop it.
It's crazy. It's the nuttiest thing. And so this kid they were talking about in an interview that does it, he was just like, yeah, he would sit there and watch the news and be like, yeah, I made that happen. And the one he did, did it to a news channel during the newscast, and he wanted to see on the news. You know what I mean? Some people get a kick out of that.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
Very weird.
there was one time I was at work, and these dudes came in the store and started fighting. And I was irritated, obviously, because you just came in here and messed up a bunch of stuff for no reason. Like, you just came from outside.
Yeah.
You could have just kept that there. Yeah. And after they left, one of the guys fighting actually knew one of my employees. And so my employee was like, yeah, can you believe one of the guys fighting hit me up and asked if we have security footage of the fight?
Stop it.
He wants it. And that was the first time I realized that people get a kick out of that.
It's weird to me because it's not like
Like, they know somebody's going to pull out their camera. They know somebody's going to record it. They know somebody's going to post it.
But you don't get props for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you cash that in for anything that helps you out anywhere?
Just having a story to tell.
Right, but now you got a record. You messed up something that probably, who knows, it's not going to be that. They're not going to be able to do that.
No, they have one that was not the same thing, but it was scheduled for the end of this month. They already canceled it.
Yeah, see?
And that's the part that really bothers me is that Reggae Fest has been going on for years, like you said. Even in this form, this wasn't the first year they did it.
Yep.
But now, when it was just Reggae Fest and just something dope, it didn't make the news.
Right.
When it was just Reggae Fest, something dope, people weren't reposting it on their social media. But now that something has happened like this, everybody wants to repost it. And make
But I'm not mad at that because that's what it is.
But
you can't give them something to use.
But you know that. But for those folks that don't know that, they think now they're gonna say, "Oh, Reggae Fest is where everybody was fighting."
Right. Now,
Of
so
course.
now
That's why we can't give
that's
them
why
anything.
it's labeled.
Yeah,
and
because-
it makes me feel bad because
Yeah.
that wasn't what they planned or intended or designed or promoted.
Right.
That's not what it was supposed to be. So even if it was 20 people, right? Okay, these 20 people have ruined this thing that so many other people benefited from. The people on Block Island who made money that
Yes.
day, the people from the ferry company who made money, therefore the state made money. Like, a lot of things happened that would have been positive had this not occurred like
Yeah,
this.
and it's there's a lot of workers at Ballard's, I think on Block Island as a whole, from the islands. Some from Jamaica, a lot of the workers. So even for them, it's like,
Oh snap! This is
damn,
something dope.
so our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our music.
Because most of the time they're and the people that are on Block Island don't look like them.
Exactly. So, man, and it's, again, we don't have to give them any ammunition to say things about us. And I can't even be mad at it because our beloved Block Island, what is this?
Right. That's not supposed to happen like that.
And it's us. We can't, there's no dancing out of this one. It's us doing that shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's so frustrating because I was having such a good time. I was having so much fun. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Sorry, Bim.
Well, look, I'm staying in the house, brother. I'm married.
I'm glad you made
I
it.
don't need to be outside. I put my toes in the sand somewhere else.
I said lacerations. That sounds like more than just a cut.
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that. I just was imagining like the worst possible.
I can't, like, I don't even want, because I was in line. I didn't say anything because I was just frustrated. And then everybody else's agitation was just building. And everybody just kept talking about the ferry and kept talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, all around me. But it was nuts to look at, yo. Because there was people who probably go to Block Island normally walking to get on the ferry. And they're like, what
is
the
going
hell
on?
is this?
Yeah.
And then there were dogs at some point that the cops had brought to get on the ferry.
Jeez and peas.
I don't like feeling like that.
No, that doesn't sound cool at all.
And when the ferry came, the thing that I didn't want to happen, people started to push
Rush.
from
Oh,
behind.
gosh. Oh, no.
Now I have the fear of,
Trampling.
are we gonna?
Oh my God.
It was just not cool, yo. That joint was not cool. Ugh.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm sad that Reggae Fest is now tarnished with that. That's forever, or at least for as long as, whatever, it's going to be connected to it, and they're two separate things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's not two separate things. Let me rephrase that. The event wasn't put together for that purpose.
Of course not. Of course not. But it's up to us, the patrons, to make sure these things happen again.
Right.
We messed it up.
That sucks. That really
We
sucks.
messed it up.
And we talked about it before when clubs get shut down because people do things like this. And I'm like, why isn't it okay for the clubs to sue somebody who does that? Like, you come to my club and you get me shut down?
But even during that time, the club would be shut down anyways during the investigation. Blah 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 blah.
But it's like it's not the club. Like, so the club
Club is
does
responsible,
hopefully takes all the precautions to prevent this. And you still make it a point to sneak in a knife or sneak in whatever weapon and fight. Like we got to hold them accountable at some point.
But so while you're holding them accountable, this person that got cut with glass is suing the club because it happened in the club. It's like the club is responsible if it happens in there, regardless of who did it. Because if other people involved, you can't just take it on the person.
I get that, but it's still not fair to the. Like if I had a club and I, hired security and did all these things to make sure everything went smoothly.
Because a lot of these things happen after the club when the people are leaving and they're walking.
Oh yeah, and the club still gets a bad rap.
Not in a lot of those cases. There were a lot of things that happened outside of Jovan's, but they were cool. It's when things happen inside. There was Elements, a club named Elements before. There was shooting in the club.
Yeah,
done.
They thought it was balloons. Yeah.
Yeah, you're finished. Yeah, so it's it depends. But I saw so many of those, and fights happen in the club. They don't get shut down, so it doesn't happen a lot. I'd see a lot of fights. Security gets them out, and that's it. But it has to be extreme for them to get shut down or repetitive.
So the thing that I'm noticing, because, like we said, everybody was there. So anybody who was there was posting on Facebook about it. People who weren't there were posting, and people who were there were like, people who weren't there talking about it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, what the hell happened there, right? Like I said, I hadn't spoken to you, haven't spoken to anybody. So this is the first I'm hearing about how intense it was.
Yeah.
So what I'm seeing online is people posting different videos of fights and things. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I didn't even imagine it getting that escalated. I'm thinking there's maybe a couple of pockets of fights. They stop, and then the music gets back on, and then the night continued. Because the way some people are saying, they're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was just what you made it. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, okay, so maybe it wasn't that bad.
Some people left before all that stuff even happened. So, like, for them, they had the illest time. I'm jealous of them, actually. Yeah, I think Makiba left at like 4:30.
She said 5:50, something like that.
I'm jealous.
And she took the fast ferry.
She was lit. She was there for a while. She didn't have to deal with any of that rubbish. She had the best day.
And that's my thing. Even when I bought tickets, did the same thing. I bought like 8 in the morning, and I was going to do like the return like 5 o'clock. Because even here, I don't like being out too late sometimes in certain things. And the idea of being on an island and like, okay, I can't just go to my car and drive home. I'm at the mercy of the transport. That stresses me out.
Yep, same here.
This is
Not a happy guy.
When Darren was talking about driving to New York and then taking a boat from New York to Bermuda, I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like a horror story to me. I was like, you did what?
You can't leave freely?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm going down the East Coast in a boat.
It's not like I get an accident drop me off in Jersey or something.
The I-95 boat ride, bro.
That's nasty. That's a nasty boat.
With a bunch of fighters.
But yeah, so hopefully nobody's too seriously injured, and and hopefully it's not the end of us having things.
I hope not, but like I'm not going, and it stinks because I pick and choose, when I want to do stuff like that. And when I do, I want to enjoy. I want to sit down and then go home. That feeling, if there's even a glimmer of a chance that I'm cool. Hey, home is great.
Home is wonderful. Home is wonderful.
I can get food. I can watch whatever.
Get foods. I can get sleeps.
If I want to hear music, I can play music.
If I want to like stretch my legs outside, cartwheels and shit.
This is why, once again, going back to the conversation from last week, I just feel more comfortable in smaller venues.
Yeah.
Okay, this is under control. Big stadiums, festivals, I just feel like it's too many variables, and I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, it's so unfortunate because it was so good. It was so good. Man.
There was nobody left here.
Yo, everybody was there.
Nobody was here.
Man, it was everybody, Darren. Everybody. Oh, wow. Heidi?
I haven't seen Heidi in forever.
What? Jen? What? Yeah, no, it was crazy. Yeah, shout out to June. So June. Shout out to Steven. So Steven. Yeah, it was great.
Well, that's an interesting account.
Yeah, so, but look, at the end of the day, I hope some variation of that can happen. I can beg and plead with my people all the time to not, do that, but whatever. I don't know. Just be safe. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves and be safe.
And the Dominican Festival was this weekend, but I'm sure none of us went.
So I heard actually because some folks, of course, that were at Block Island went to Dominican Fest. It's not like how it used to be in terms of like the party continuing into the evening. Apparently, like they shut it down, and you can't even like no clubs, nothing afterwards.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, it feels quiet out here. Because you know
Yeah.
I live kind of like close by. I was expecting to hear the cars driving
Fam, by
up
like
and down.
noon, big flags and everything.
Yeah,
Because the energy's different.
Because off, you know, the highway when it's like somebody's birthday, they put blankets and
Yeah,
they say
yeah,
"Happy
the
birthday,
overpass.
Ryan." They had all the streamers and stuff on. I was like, oh shoot, they about to get it popping on Brushy. Okay. Did I really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I think they did it to keep everything.
Easy.
Yeah.
They said there was like 14,000 people. That's
Really?
on the news. They said they estimated about 14,000 people were there.
They were at the park.
Yeah, it continued at the park.
Okay.
And I think that's another reason why it might have seemed like it ended at 12.
Because
Yeah.
it was contained.
Yeah, Christina said, shout out to Christina, said on the radio that they had like at the temple, they had like a concert. and
Oh,
stuff like
good.
that.
Okay.
So
Dope.
that's probably where everybody went to continue the party.
Okay, that
Which
makes
is probably
sense.
why the clubs are closed, because if they had like a
concert,
yeah, they had a concert. They had a singer come out too. So
But that is a good way to keep.
Keep
Yeah.
that all contained.
Yeah, because that again that can bring a different element.
so
Yeah. Oh man.
So
Damn it.
we've seen the Dominican parade for years and years, and when we were younger, it was more rowdy, and then,
Oh, yeah.
like you said, they've made changes to it, so now it's more contained. So I'm hoping that with something like Reggae Fest, they give the same grace, but I don't know if Block Island, the town, New Shoreham, will feel the same way as Providence
Yeah,
does.
they don't give a damn.
Right, about
Yeah.
preserving this and fixing
No.
it. They're just gonna be like,
Back to the way it was. We were just fine.
we were just fine. We
They
were
get
making
their
our
money.
money. Yeah.
Can I tell y'all how much a room? Because we were in line. Like, how much is a room? If we
Just
just
gotta
needed to
stay.
stay.
Before you say that, I told you I was originally thinking of going, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather either get a room the night before and already be there, or get a room for that night so I don't have to try to. Once again, I don't want to be stuck on an island. I just don't like it. So I looked up rooms like 2 months ago,
And what you see?
and I was seeing like 300 the least.
So
A
day
room.
of, so day of was
and they don't have real like hotels.
Right.
They have bed and breakfast. Some of the way you share bathrooms, and some of them things of this nature. So this is what we're talking about. How much, Ben?
$2,000
Goddamn.
for the night.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Because they said that we don't, and they wasn't letting people sleep on the beach either.
Nope. Get out of here. In fact,
If you have
when
to
they
swim.
when they decided to shut the music off and everything, all right, let's get these beach chairs. They just started collecting everything. Get out. Get out. Well, I was sitting there on the chair like, damn, man, we just went. Get out. Come on. The sand, they ain't give a shit. They was just shaking the sand on you. Come on. Hey, pop, 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 get out. The workers was like, thank you. Get out. All of you. Get out.
They made you get up off the chair?
Yo, they.
Oh my
Fam,
God.
they was picking it up, right? You know, usually about, excuse me, sir. They brought their four-wheeler with all this kicking the sand up. Brrr, y'all better get out. They didn't give a damn.
If you order the floor.
Oh, we're done? All right.
Boom.
Pack it up.
They were waiting. They were
Bruh,
waiting.
I'm telling you, we were sitting, they just,
See, now this is what I'm not I shouldn't say I'm not understanding. But like, the ferry, they sell tickets.
yeah.
Right? And they know how many boats they've sent. Now, I understand you can't go one for one because some people stay longer, some people come,
Right.
whatever. But if you sent 5-6 boats with about $1,000, 1,000 people each, at what point do you make the call to either stop letting ferries come in
Yeah.
or make arrangements for more than one ferry to come out?
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Maybe they have like a system where a certain amount of people who've gone will be coming back, so it manages
Right.
the flow of
right,
people.
and the flow was
Yeah.
going one direction for too long.
Yeah. Because when, because every like hour and change, I'd see another wave of people, and not enough people were leaving.
No.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
everybody wants to stay to the end, no matter when you got there.
Yeah, there was so many people. Oh my! And we were only in one section of the beach. I forgot the beach stretches the span.
Goes around, yeah.
And there was so many people. Ugh.
Yuck.
Yeah, it was good, but I was like, oof. It's a lot of us
He's
on
like,
an
"All right."
island. It was good, but it was like,
You sound just like me.
yeah, damn it. And I hate that I have to feel like that.
You hate that you have to feel like me?
No,
No.
no, like there's a little
Like a tension almost in the air. Like, I don't feel comfortable.
So what I saw one of my guys, who I don't see a lot, but I know a lot of strong Nigerian dudes. It's just Diesel. Why do I know so many strong guys shaking their hands? I'm like, why you have to be doing all this anyways? So I see him.
Kristen Neef.
And I see him, and he has this aggressive look on his face. There's reggae music. There's these things that I can't look at, but you can be looking at.
You can enjoy.
There's so much lovely things happening.
That's another thing. There was a lot of women out there
So,
in bathing suits, and,
yeah.
and they're still fighting.
So he had this look on his face. And I'm like, yeah, tap him up. And I don't know if it was his man's or somebody's next to him. He's like, yeah, man, he looks all aggressive and something. Yeah, come on, brothers.
Loosen
Enjoy."
up.
He's like, But I think sometimes like we are like so on edge, like maybe like guys sometimes, because you see
Yeah.
that something out. You like so there was this weird tension.
Like we talked about how when there's bullshit starting, we know.
Yeah.
You know, there's ways to avoid getting pepper sprayed when you're in the city a lot, or horses. And so we've talked about this. So
Pepper spray sucks.
when you're having that feeling, like that, but then,
No, it's true.
But
It's
then,
so true.
But then you're looking around like there's no escape. If this pops off,
I
what
got
do
it.
I do?
Yeah.
You can tell guys are kind of sizing each other up a little bit.
Yeah, that's stressful.
It's like, yo, why, man? Why? Serrani is playing. Why?
Just in case you never know.
Yo,
How
man.
can you fight to that?
Yeah, in swim trunks.
BIM the swim trunks.
No, it's true.
You ever fought in swim trunks?
It's true. Matter of fact,
It's like fighting underwear or naked.
at the beach on Sunday while we were loading in, there was a couple that was right by like the entrance to where we were walking up, and they were the woman was having a full blown ready to break up argument with the guy, and all of us were just like,
On the beach?
You're at the beach. Like, I don't even like the beach, and I can't imagine getting into an argument right now. Like,
It's sand.
this sand is nice. It's not like you're hot and bothered. Like she was in the man's face and she said something like, "You're about to lose the best thing that's ever happened to you." I said, "How would you even think such a thought at the beach? Like you don't even have kids. Like you're just here with you two. Like what's wrong
You
with
didn't have
you?"
to pack nothing.
You
You,
didn't
just,
have to-
you just got out the car.
Literally, they had like maybe a towel and one chair between the two of them. And I was like, "You guys are living the life right now." You see
Meanwhile,
us,
we had to send the whole van out.
we had multiple trips. It was so bad that like there was like multiple people that would like leave and pass by them. Like you see them in the parking lot, they're like, "Yo, what's wrong with those two?"
my
So now we're all collectively like, "Yo, this crazy for you to be
It's
this
crazy.
big.
Just
It's
walk
crazy."
away and handle your shit.
At 10:30, my friend,
It was that early?
it was early
Oh,
for them
come
to
on.
be in this type of argument.
How long did you drive to get here? Because if you drove like 30 plus minutes, which you probably did, you were
arguing?
fighting the whole drive. Whoever was driving was supposed to turn around.
It's not even late enough for you to get a burger, yo, when you're arguing
Yo,
like that.
man. Yo, man.
You banging at
yo.
breakfast?
Yeah, go home, man.
Whoever
some
was
shit.
driving was supposed to turn around like,
Yo,
nah,
man.
today,
not even
today ain't the
try
day.
or be like, "Listen, we're gonna get this car and go on this beach, and you're going to not bother me, or I'm not gonna bother you, or whatever it is."
We're gonna shut your whole
I've
trap.
never seen angry people at the beach.
Nah, that's not. Actually, in Puerto Rico, there was people fighting on the beach. I was like, why? And every time, because I'm in chill mode by now, and then you just hear fracas. Take my shades off. What is this? What is this? Fracas. Come on with that noise. Come on, man. The ocean waves and stuff.
Yo, that ocean sound in Puerto Rico is different.
Go in the
No,
water.
imagine there's some commotion now, disturbing the.
You're throwing off the whole feng shui.
We
Come
didn't even
on.
turn on the TV half the time because you just was listening to the ocean.
And now somebody gonna be yelling and arguing.
In Spanish or English?
Moving on.
Why is she even saying
Why
that?
it didn't need to be said,
I
but
wanted to answer.
the Spanish argument would be different, though.
Yo, for real. That one I tried to tune in. It was in English, unfortunately.
Oh,
I don't
man,
know.
I
I
love
would have
it.
been. Hold on, what he said?
Ooh,
What he
man.
said?
I
The
love
way
me a
Bim
good-
broke down.
Love me
Whole
a,
body collapsed.
love me a good old Spanish argument.
Y'all talk about Marvel or something.
She's dumb, but we can.
We can.
Did anything come out?
There was something Marvel I wanted to talk about.
See, why would she do that while leaving?
Yeah.
Look at.
I actually remembered there was something I wanted to talk about.
She is silly, yo.
That had to do with Marvel. There's a Marvel series coming out, and I saw the commercial, and I thought it was a movie, and I said, "This is the first time." I'm sorry, third time. First two Black Panther and Black Panther 2. This is the third time I've seen this kind of movie ad, and I've wanted to see this movie. And then it wasn't a movie; it was a damn series. But She-Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
it looks terrible.
Really?
The CGI for her.
Oh.
It looks
Yeah.
really bad.
Well, because
Yeah.
it's a TV show, and the
Yeah.
budget's probably not that high.
So I do it.
Yeah,
It
I was
looks
like,
crazy.
as a movie, this is gonna be dope. I'm like,
Oh
TV
yeah,
show.
I definitely was in
Yeah.
it for a movie, but then I was like, oh, okay.
All right, y'all talk now.
I feel like you got me going. I feel like Disney's gonna fumble, yo.
They've been according again. I'm very easy to please, so I'm just gonna rub it a little bit, and I'm happy.
Thank you. Thank you. No, that is all.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank
You've
you,
done
madam. You've done good day.
How come guys don't do that no more? Because we don't wear hats. I wear hats. If I do it, though, a pool of sweat will come out.
Good day. But yeah, apparently nobody's insanely happy with Marvel right now.
Yeah,
And it's almost It's alarming.
But if you say you're easy to please, then does that mean you look at like a movie like The Eternals or Doctor Strange's last one and look at it like hold it to the same level as some of the other movies, like the Captain Americas, the Iron Mans, and all that?
So I think I don't.
Okay.
So I easily distinguish between the two.
Yeah.
Like I can watch one of the Thors or one of the Iron Mans and like be really invested in the series, and then watch the Eternal and find the thing I like about Eternal. I'll
Yeah.
probably only watch it once or twice.
Right.
But that one time I'm watching it, it's like, oh, like okay, this is okay.
Yeah.
Unless like you have to be really, you have to be like Netflix movie bad for me to say you're bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got a different barometer on this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of bad movies,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if this is bad or I just didn't get it. The Platform.
Okay, with the food and the
Yes.
prison or whatever kind of
Yes.
thing it was. Yeah.
So I watched it
Mm-hmm.
thinking that this was going to be a good conversational piece.
Right.
Like, okay, there's some type of human experiment element to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some philosophy. And it was starting to lead me there. And I was like, okay, if you're above, somebody's above you and then below,
Mm-hmm.
and what does it say about you? And then the end came and I was like, get?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Did you?
I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I want to say remind me at the end.
Okay.
Because there was a kid involved
Yes.
and saved the kid. And then that was it, right?
You're ruining it.
Shoot! Spoiler alert! Ah,
Oh, man,
shoot.
you-
Damn, that was the whole... Did I get it right? Did I get it right? Did I nail it?
No, you nailed it.
Yay.
That was the part that I was most confused. Even before we're here, we're spoiler alert already. Before they found the thing,
Yeah.
on their descent down, I was like, okay, like okay, all right. I can get. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to think of their fellow man and humanity. And if we just weren't all selfish,
Yeah.
then maybe this could work. And what does that say about us as society? That if because you're below us, like I went into this whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it ended, and I was like, well, that just goes to shit.
Yo, I'm realizing ending a good concept is really hard.
It is.
Like a lot of movies fumble the ending. It's tough to stick, yo.
Yes, yes.
Because the concept is amazing. Socially, you get it. But then it's like, oh, they have to find a way to just stop.
Yeah. They
Like-
either have to like give you the ending, or
Right.
they have to leave it to where you have to fill in the ending.
Yeah. And
that-
even those are tricky.
Yes.
Because some people are like, man, I ain't doing no work. Tell me. Just tell me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm afterwards. I almost found myself like looking for reviews on
Mm-hmm.
explanations on what it meant, and I was like, no, this is all dumb.
Yeah, it's again the concept is ill, and I think that like that on film is crazy. Like just like
Oh, yeah,
if you
yeah.
read it, but the visuals are disturbing. It's like, oh man, why didn't you just da da da? Oh boy, but nope.
Oof, Jen.
Nope.
Is this going to?
But yeah, sorry. I think Marvel, they're fumbling a little bit though. I think because I can go back and watch those other movies again. So that's the difference, right? I can watch the Eternals, like you said. Okay, I get how that. But I'm done. I'm not watching it again.
Yeah, exactly. Like I get the story, but was I invested in the battles?
Right.
Probably not.
Or even something that I don't know if people are mentioning it. These people, and it may sound whatever, but like the folks who are at the helm, the leads in these movies, they're not captivating, yo. They don't man. Iron Man, what's his face? Robert Downey Jr. That is a once in a lifetime pairing of the right actor with the right person at a time where Robert Downey Jr. was down with the drug issues and all of that.
The whole thing is his.
It's him.
It's him. It's his story.
You knock it out the park. Captain America, you get Chris Evans. That's his name, right? Chris Evans. He's a hunk, and it works. And he's America. He got the look
because you believe it. You can see the person being that.
Yeah, so even Chadwick Boseman. Oh, wow, my king. Man, we watched the Doctor Strange thing. It's like, all right, cool. But then they introduced Homegirl. There's nothing memorable about her.
Who's Homegirl? Oh,
the Star Girl. What's her name even?
America,
whatever.
Chavez.
Yeah, the girl that can bounce universe to universe. Okay, but her, I don't care about her. It's like her introduction was underwhelming.
Got it. And that's what it's been for the last couple of shows. I mean, like you still have like Loki's character is very like you grasped to, like everybody loves the Loki character.
And he's part of the old school though. He's part of the old regime.
But they moved him to a show because he's dead in the movies.
Right.
But then like Hawkeye that wasn't able to stand too hard on his own.
He has a bow and arrow.
Yeah. I mean,
come on.
I mean, but then you have like if you still comparing characters, then you have a very terribly made show, but a great show that we loved, Arrow.
Yes. Yeah.
With the guy with the bow and arrow.
But that it's fantasy. But we were with him. Right, we were like, "Oh, damn, he was a spoiled rich kid." We saw him work to get to that. He went through. So we were along with the journey because that story got us.
Yes, but
and then they just ruined it.
But Hawkeye is
Hawkeye, man. Do you hear? You got bow and arrow, brother. You're next to a guy that turns green and can break a building in half. You got bow and arrow, and they're gonna give you a whole show. I guess.
I suppose,
but it's not that other stuff that we saw.
Yeah,
that's not Infinity War. That's come on. That's hard. That's hard to go against.
I heard Tom Holland's out, or they're gonna phase him out. As Spider-Man. Yeah.
See, and they casted him perfectly.
Yeah.
Now he's gone.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. So who now?
Well, so there's we're gonna super nerd talk.
Sorry.
So there's the idea of the multiverse and how they brought back the Peter from 838 and the other one. So now they're thinking one of those could fill in or something. I don't know, to some degree.
He's old.
But then you have like Miles Morales.
Who are they gonna cast? I love the cartoon.
Yeah. So then you almost hope that they don't take away from the cartoon because the cartoon was such a great movie to me.
Right.
And so now Marvel either has to bring that animation in, or there's a lot of things. I mean, Deadpool is coming into Marvel, so that's something to be kind of excited about.
But then, how do you fold that in? The last Deadpool movie wasn't the greatest, so now it's like...
Again, I'm not very easy to
Damn,
this.
Darren, really?
Yeah. And I hear, in comparison to She-Hulk is a character that breaks the fourth wall continuously, and now you bring in Deadpool, who also does that, so they're hoping... But then again, as far as character development, that doesn't do much.
Yeah, and it's CGI and a real guy.
Yeah.
Huh? It's tough. Man.
Jen.
That was great,
You told
guys.
us to do that.
That was good.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
What is this nastiness that you just put in front
on
of us?
Darren's favorite platform, TikTok.
Oh, my God. I don't want to
Apparently, there's a video going around. I don't even have TikTok, and I've seen the video like twice already. And this white woman claims that if you mix balsamic vinegar and seltzer water, it tastes like Coke. And so here we go.
Have you done this before?
No.
Yo, what's up? Did you get your ratios proper? Like,
I was gonna say
I just poured.
No, see.
I was gonna say, and this could maybe pass if there wasn't so much, the hard smelling thing. Is it balsamic vinegar?
Yeah. Y'all are really drinking it?
Oh yeah, that's bad.
See?
Oh my God.
Good. I'm not drinking that.
Another,
like-
please.
Just like Coke.
Just like Mama made.
And I had the nerve to go buy a bottle of Coke for us to compare it to.
I'm glad I ain't did that bullshit.
My face is stuck like this, guys.
I broke the Darren.
Hell no. Because I know about how strong balsamic vinegar is.
He said,
Give him the Coke, Jen.
No,
to wash
I
that
don't.
shit up.
Please, no. I can't. I don't want to subject my mom to anything else. I'll drink water.
You gave us that shit.
Don't pour it on his grass.
The grass is dead. It's fine. Oh my god. Damn, that was funny. Yo, Darren, why you trust her, yo?
Because I'm a trusting person.
I need to know.
I'm very easy to please, Bib.
That shit is strong. I need to know the ratio.
Yeah. I think
before I do anything.
I think if you had the ratios correct, Jen.
Oh,
I think.
dear.
Oof.
Oh my god. Yo, that's crazy. Darren, you trust her, yo?
So I just poured it out and I poured new soda water in there, but no more vinegar.
But I don't like soda water to begin with.
Me either.
Whenever I hear people that are like, can I have a seltzer? Like Jen's on. Whenever I hear people like, can I have a seltzer or a club soda? I'm like, club soda?
What is
That doesn't even
happening?
sound like a good thing you should be drinking.
So, Jen, let me help you out.
Yeah. I'm listening.
What was the TikTok? They said you got to do what and what? How do you make it?
I'll find it.
I have it. You're supposed to put balsamic vinegar in my Elmo voice
Balsamic vinegar.
and sparkling water. Is that a difference?
So where's the
Yes,
sweet
that-
element, though?
There is none, but when you put
So
it
how
together,
can
it
it taste
tastes
like Coke if there's no
That's
sweet
why it's
element?
popular on TikTok. Apparently,
Because
it works.
only dummies take place. You can't have a
listen.
Coke taste with. You know how much sugar is in Coke?
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Jen opened up the door for me to try all the stupid TikTok things that I want now with you guys. Thanks, Jen.
Well, look, as you can see, I did not take part, so you can bring it. But if I don't trust it, I ain't doing it. Oh God!
And it tastes worse than it smells.
I'm not the best cook. It's fine.
Oh, she's gonna kill me today. Jesus Christ! Wow! Oh, she was so excited about this.
good.
I actually brought what could have been a Gen snack, and I said this is not the Gen snack, just so I could pause to this snack.
Oh, this was supposed to be the snack.
This is Gen snack.
Write that down.
Oh
What,
God!
can you do it sometimes?
Holy shit!
Oh, 1:30:54.
Jay, you are wild, pal. Damn.
You see that white dude who was riding with that lady on the hood of his car today?
I don't like watching videos like that because I don't know what's gonna happen. So I see it and I just keep going. I
Nah.
can't let my brain see like wild stuff happening with humans.
I'm with you. I don't like watching any fight videos or anything like that.
Yeah.
This one didn't get like crazy. I mean, it was crazy. The story is crazy.
Now was her finger stuck? Like what happened? That's what I was seeing.
Yeah. So apparently,
I'm sorry. You were explaining it. Okay.
okay,
Sorry.
it's fine.
I was gonna ask you like, what happened now?
So I'm opening up the article on Channel 10's website. So basically, these two people were driving, a man and a woman, and they get into a car accident. And then somehow they both got out the car, or she got out the car, and her finger got caught between the windshield and the hood somehow. And so she's laying across the hood, and this man drove around with this lady on the hood of his car
It's frightening.
for like 3 minutes, either
Ow.
3 minutes or 3 miles. I can't remember. He went on Route 10 and Route 6 with her.
Oh,
it was
my
here.
God!
Yeah, I was here. My bad. I don't.
In Rhode Island, yeah.
That was like literally.
Oh dear.
It's today Tuesday? No, this was yesterday.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I'm just in the kitchen like, wait, what? What did you just say to me? People are wild out there in these streets.
The world is a
Did the guy end up stopping? Like how did it end?
The police stopped him.
Whoa,
Dang.
my God! He was gonna keep going with his lady.
And then they just left it hanging like that. I'm like, I'm gonna need the rest of the story.
Yeah, that's a little
please,
crazy.
please finish.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all they have.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that footage was disturbing. I saw a little, and I can't watch that. I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, they right after the part where you saw, it just kind of like whoever was filming kind of pointed down so you don't
Okay.
see anything else.
Oh my God, that is terrible. This is not a movie. Like, this is real life, yo.
So he was trying to leave, and the woman grabbed his hood, and he took off.
Oh my God.
And he was driving on a suspended license.
Imagine your wife comes home. This guy hit me, and now I'm on the hood of his car, and he's driving.
What do you mean?
And she can't even call because she's on the hood of a car.
This is insane.
That is the most ridiculous
That's
thing
so
I've heard in a
scary.
long time.
Yeah, because you stop short, woman's going flying.
I see why people don't leave the house, yo. What is happening?
I don't know, but please do not engage with people if this
Oh,
this episode has
yeah.
any.
Yeah, stay away.
Maybe I'm just old. I don't know, because it's not like this is new. But damn it, man, this is scary. This is scary outside.
Outside is scary.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, talk about something. Take us higher, Dare.
Yeah, there.
All right. I came across some mess today that I.
Oh, right, here we go.
Yeah.
So
That's what
I
they
mean,
here
but it
for.
might be old mess. You guys are hip to the scene more than I am.
Hip to the scene.
Hip to the
Yeah,
scene.
right on, Jack.
So y'all know two things. Jen, do you know anything about the Breakfast Club saying that they're over?
Oh, they're not
Angela
over.
E got her own show.
Yeah.
Does that just ruin your whole mess?
No, that wasn't a mess.
Congratulations, Angela Yee. I love them, though. I'm still making me a little sad.
Angela McGee,
Angela.
Charlotte McGay. I can listen to that intro attempt for a full hour and not get tired of it.
That was Kodak? Who was that?
I forgot who it was.
Oh man, no, it wasn't Kodak. It was
Boosie.
no.
Damn, sorry.
His
it's okay.
name was like right there. It begins with a G. Is it not Gucci Man? It's shit. Anyways,
I'm sorry.
we'll move on. So
You ruined that,
recently, Ja Rule. Woo!
What did you just say?
Woo!
You said Ja Rule?
I said Ja Rule, but I nearly said something else. Ja Rule and Irv Gotti.
I missed
were
it. Okay,
100.
pause. I want to know the joke. I want to laugh.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. The sad thing is, it wasn't a joke. It was Darren being Darren.
Oh, you stumbled saying Ja Rule?
Yeah. Oh, what else would I say?
Oh.
What was I gonna say?
How do you
Jen?
mess that up?
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule. Oh.
Yeah, that shit had a capital W. Right?
Yeah, a hard, like a Wonder Woman W. It was coming out full steam.
I was like, why you say Ja Rule
Oh,
so slow?
man.
Like, what happened?
Man,
Now that's funny.
This is for years of making fun of my dad because I couldn't even. I nearly said that with full confidence. Ja Rule, Ja Rule was on the Breakfast Club.
Ja Rule's
And the
wild.
thing is, I wasn't even trying to have an accent. That's the dumb thing about it. I wasn't trying to be funny. It was just naturally. So Ja Rule was on like.
And that's why when you said English is your first language, you
It's
were
like,
surprised.
I understand. I understand.
You got an accent from birth? Yeah, how are you born
I'm
with
telling
an
you,
accent?
I never heard any of this. It just came more pronounced on a podcast. Anyway, so Ja Rule and Irv Gotti were on Drink Champs. And so the big thing that I didn't just recognize because I'm slow, and I think at that time I was into music, but not really. I didn't recognize that Irv Gotti had a thing with Ashanti.
It wasn't like a big
It wasn't.
It wasn't like a big known thing.
Okay,
Didn't it just come out when he did his first Drink Champs interview? That's when he first kind of said it.
so apparently,
We were all like you, Darren, like, what?
yeah. So I didn't know to the extent. So first off, them dating is like, oh, why?
And he's kind of married.
So what? But apparently he's not over this.
Yeah, he was a little too passionate about
Oh
it.
man, very passionate.
And if he's still married, oof.
That conversation.
Because I know I would get myself in a lot of trouble for any of the things that came out.
And that he's just freely sharing. Again, I don't know if he's still married. If so, you are a wild guy.
You are a crazy guy.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if you, sir, have been on this earth for however many years
He's
you
52.
are,
I looked it up. I said, this is childish behavior.
it's
Listen,
if you don't know by now that when you get drunk you talk like this, like
And
I
it's
would,
his second time on Drink Champs.
I would.
maybe we should break it down. Sorry, I'm assuming everybody
Yeah.
knows.
So yes, they were on getting interviewed by Nori and Drink Champs, and he is keeps bringing up the subject of Ashanti, and how. So first it was like Ashanti gave him a gift or bracelet or something.
A watch.
A watch.
The watch he was wearing was a watch that Ashanti gave him.
And apparently there's an engraved a message on the watch that he was able
memorized.
to recite. Right. So
I only saw a half hour of this thing, and I said, "This is enough."
I saw a quick 3-minute video about it, and I was like, wait.
I watched the first 30 minutes. I said, "Wow, this
That came out all in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, the watch was early.
Oof. And then it was, it was him explaining how, Ashanti didn't want to do more, and he was upset about that. And then it was they had just been together or were had spent the night together, and that's the next day he wrote happy. And I was like, he said I was in the shower and I was just happy, and I was like, well, I'm so
This guy
happy.
is a creep.
And I
This
said,
guy is a creep.
what?
He is a weird guy. This is weird.
I told you I could only get 30 minutes in because you know
Oh
how I
my
feel about
God.
creeps.
So I made I opened up another tab to listen to this interview, and of course my day got super busy, so I couldn't. But I was like,
Yeah, they were
Wow.
talking about
I gotta
how
watch
Ashanti got the she got some kind of I don't know if it's a Walk of Fame or some kind of lifetime star, some kind of
Achievement,
big
something.
achievement.
Yeah.
And so that's how Nori started. That's how he started. He brought that up, and he was just like, "Why weren't you there?"
Oh.
And so he's just like, you could tell he was hurt, and it was like, but he's like, yeah, but all that aside, but she's on the getting a star or whatever. Like, you gotta be there.
Yeah.
And he was mentioning when somebody else got something, how Nori was there, and so Irv was like, well, she didn't invite me. He's like, yeah, I wasn't invited to. I think it was Khaled. He's like, you're way closer to her than I am Khaled. And he's just like, no. He's giving all these reasons, and then Nori asked, I guess Ashanti's been trying to get her master's.
Oh.
From Irv.
Wow.
oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
And he
wow.
was like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
This is nasty.
you
Yeah.
are a bitter, hurt man.
It was 30 minutes I only watched.
This is
He's
nasty.
pointing to the camera. He's like, which camera is it? And then he said something looked wild. And he's going on and on. And then the story about how he found out she was dating Nelly.
Oh.
Because he was home watching basketball.
It was news to him, and he didn't take it well.
20 years later, he's still not taking it well.
And he was married at the time.
Babe keeps going back to that.
No,
No,
because
this
like
is important.
Because okay, that's fine. We've all
Yep.
been head over heels, and somebody broke our heart. Whatever, that's fine. Is your wife home when you're watching the game and you see this person? Like, what's happening?
So I didn't get that far in the actual long whatever, but I keep seeing the memes of people, reenacting it. And I'm like, he must have said his wife was at home. Because the last one I saw, they did it pretty spot on with everything else I had seen. And he was like, yeah, my wife was in the kitchen cooking.
Was that the one with the guy and he's playing all of them?
3 of them, yeah.
That was funny. That was
Ain't
really good.
that funny?
That was
I lost
hilarious.
it.
Wow.
He nailed that shit.
So the whole thing was just weird. That of course
Yeah.
it was mess, and I was like, oh, I need to know more of this. I need to know the whole thing.
Nah, I found it very cringy.
Yeah.
There are guys who, if they buy you a drink at the club, they expect you to give them your phone number, right? And so in this, what? I'm doing something. Oh, that's your phone.
Oh, sorry.
That's what's up.
I'm
silent.
I'm popping.
I'm like, who? Nobody talks to me. What the hell? So it felt like that. Like, he's basically saying, I gave her this, I gave her that, and she didn't turn around and forever be
Indebted to me.
And when
Thankful,
and when I want her to jump, she don't say how high. You know what I mean? So, and her trying to get her master's, I'm sure that probably makes him more upset, because then it's like, oh, you're really trying to leave me, and it was very cringy. But right in the beginning, not only was he drinking, but he was smoking. They passed him a blunt, and then they tried to pass it to Ja Rule, and Ja Rule's like, I don't smoke blunts. So I think they went and got him a cone or something, and I was like, that's specific, but okay.
But again, you know how you are at this big age.
He went in, immediately started
But Irv
drinking
is
and
known
smoking.
for that, though. Like, in interviews, he says wild stuff. Irv is, yeah. Yeah.
And shout out to Nori for asking the hard question.
Oh, man,
and not
Nori
backing
was
out.
there.
Because these are his friends
Yeah,
that he
he
knows
knows
a
the
lot of this stuff is
backstories.
going. So for him to still do,
He knows
he's
the
a
backstory
wild guy.
because he looked at the watch. He started the watch conversation. He was like, "Oh,
He
look at
baited
that
him,
watch.
Jesus.
Oh, what kind of? Oh, we're not gonna keep skipping over this watch." And he kept trying to change the subject. He's like, "We're not gonna skip over that piece because you know Nori likes watches." So he's like, "No, we're not." And so then that's when they got into how it's an old watch. You can't get it no more. Blah blah blah. And then Irv took it off. Told Jaru to read it. Jaru can't read because he's old. He had to get his reading glasses out.
That's sad.
And then he still couldn't see. He was like.
Oh my.
So that's when Irv started reciting it because Ja Rule wasn't reading it right.
You wear this watch every day, man.
Does it even still tell time?
No, if it's one of those, of course. Of course.
I granted different breed of person. If my wife knew I had a gift from another female
That's
Sir?
engraved.
that's engraved with something, and I wore it,
Sir, you wore it to go to your
Every
interview
day.
with Nori.
Again, we don't know if he's still married. Do we know? No. Yeah.
Just look,
Yeah,
Wiki will tell me.
Anyways, that was a good amount of mess that I was like, oh, I need
That's
to.
another one that's 3.5 hours.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm gonna
it's-
watch the whole thing. I'm a fan of Drink Champs. I watch all this. Oh, as many as I can.
Yeah, the new one I think this week is NEYO.
That's another wild guy.
Ooh, speaking of
Look
mess,
at what this guy woke
speaking
up
of
for some mess.
mess.
Oh my God.
man.
Indulge us, please.
So recently, his wife, NEYO, who I'm talking about, has taken
Jeez, dear.
Instagram and pretty much saying that she's getting a divorce, their marriage is over. It was found that NEYO has been having an affair and actually has a love child that he has been supporting for however long. And so now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there a thing that his wife was like wanted to leave him like a couple years ago?
He got in trouble before.
Yeah, and he was like, no, we're working this out.
They just had like a wedding anniversary thing.
I knew there was something.
He was just doing mad stuff with roses and all of that.
Hey, Jen, pause. I think this stuff is actually keeping the bugs away. Kudos to you. You put this right
Wow,
here.
good observation.
Because there's not a single bug
Actually,
has come near me.
the vinegar does, yeah. Yeah.
Not a
that's
bug
true.
has come near me
Let's
yet.
keep one right here because you got one behind that. We'll do this and get a little.
Hey, you're
we
welcome,
go.
guys.
A little
It's
there
good
you
for
go.
something.
Yeah, Jen.
And the fact
look
that I
at
took
you.
a sip of it and
Neato.
mosquitoes don't even want to take my blood. So NEYO is in thin ice. Well,
No,
not
he's
in thin ice,
done.
yeah.
He's finished.
Yeah, but he'll come back.
Yo, okay, and this is what even sucks for him more, and sucks that I think of it in this manner. His album came out, then the news came about his cheating and infidelity. You need it in the other direction at least.
Yeah.
It happens, and then you have an album coming out.
Right.
So at least people would be curious as to if that's in the music. You were just lying on this last album then.
Oh man.
You just put this thing out, and then this happened. Ooh, I'm not listening to that. Damn, bro.
That's kind of like what happened to Frank Ocean.
Indulge me.
Because he came out with his Nostalgia Ultra, everybody loved it.
Darren's not familiar with it.
Oh, it's his first like mixtape, or
Exactly
whatever.
like a-
It was a big
yeah.
Twitter thing. And then, did he come out with the album 1st? So he came out with his album, phenomenal. Everybody loved it. Guys,
Channel Orange, right? No,
yes, Channel Orange. Yes, guys love Channel Orange. Guys love, and even though it's R&B and it's guys love this shit, right? And then he comes out and says, "Oh, by the way, I'm bi." And so then a whole bunch of guys who were listening to it now were hearing it with a different ear. Like, was he talking to a guy when he was
Right.
singing the song? And then it just got weird. And then, yeah. And so it just completely ruined how people heard
The album.
the album.
Some people, yeah.
Some people, yeah.
So yeah, similar top thing with Nori, I can imagine.
Yeah. So it's, man.
Fun.
But so it's like, all right, because we're married, right? And I know everybody's different, but like, if you're NEYO, you don't have to get married, right? Like, you
have
can
to do
figure
that.
out an arrangement where you have children with somebody, you got a contract, you keep it cool, and you can have kids and still like do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then like it's like you do all of the wedding anniversary stuff and you're posting and all. And I know people do it all the time. I know it's not new. But it trips me because like, yo, you don't have to. Like you're being extra, but you doing that other shit. Like
Further proof that man was not supposed to be in this much power.
I wasn't ready for that.
Nah.
Keep going.
It's true. Like think of all the Irv.
Oh yeah. Always a theme.
I don't know how much money he got.
Oh, he got money.
Lifestyle he leaves,
Yeah.
but I imagine he can do literally anything he wants.
Oh yeah, he's straight. Yeah.
But this is the side that we see. NEYO.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anybody else who.
Bill Cosby.
Like you're on
Vince McMahon.
You're at the top.
Yeah.
You're there already. Like
Yeah.
you literally don't have to conform to any.
Trump, you didn't have to run for president.
You make your own rules at this point.
Did you see the aerial views of Mar-a-Lago?
Oh, you got to tell me about that. I started to read about that a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
finish that point and then we'll hold on to that one.
But man is not supposed to have this much power, and
So-
that's why, like, I think for people like you and I who are like, we don't fathom it because we don't have that
true.
power. But it almost scares me that if I were to wake up one day and have this type of power, what would I do? And not even like wake up with it. Like if I had this power for like a year,
Yeah.
at 6 months, what would I look like?
It's hard to be the same. But then they'll say certain things like the money just highlights the person that you are, which to a certain
To a
extent
degree, yeah.
is true, but like you're a different person. That money just almost naturally just makes you different because of your access, right? Like I'm a hard worker now, but I don't have to be a hard worker now. So what's my identity in this regard?
Yeah.
People didn't talk to me as much. Now everybody's talking to me. So now it's learning this other side of me.
Like trading places.
I wonder what's
Yeah.
the threshold of like when how much money do you need to have or generate before your identity changes? I know
It
that's-
depends on the person, but money is
Yeah.
fake. No, honestly, right?
Yeah,
Because
no, you're right.
It's not even. So for the people who are looking to gain something, like the look, the notoriety, the whatever, it's whatever amount of money to get that. If it's for people who just want like their family good, it's whatever amount of money for that. But it's a lot of people that just want stuff, and if you just want stuff,
Damn.
you.
Yeah.
Ah.
Makes sense.
But the stuff ends up being things that can destroy you, right? Because
Yeah.
women,
And you watch it happen.
Drugs.
drugs,
Food.
all the things that we've seen, but like it's at so much so much accessibility to it at ease. It's almost
Yeah.
like damn, like that people shouldn't be able to live like that. Almost, it's like
We're not meant to have that much.
it's like God, like small G. But it's like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
Whatever you want, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. You open the door, there's 50 women. What is
What
that?
do you mean?
God ain't put us here to be having people. That's kind of,
But then the person that has that, somehow that's not good enough. So you
Because
have
how do you top it?
because then you have the crazy people, the deranged people like Harvey Weinstein,
Oh, God.
who can have all that, but says no. I want an island full of what I'm not supposed to go after.
Yeah.
I think you're mixing
That's the other guy.
I'm sorry.
weirdos, but
Same principles,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's his name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Thank
Epstein
you.
with the island.
Weinstein. Huh?
Weinstein.
This- It was a
movies.
Stein,
Harvey
Stein,
Weinstein
Stein,
did things too, so.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, but then like it's a system that we're a part of in America, especially. So it's just what it is. Like, hey, if you live here and you get a bunch of money, here you go. You got a
Cool.
bunch of things to watch out for. Hey, there you go.
have fun.
Yeah, it's,
That's it. That's if somebody's nice enough to tell you what to watch out for.
but see, what does that matter? They bring NBA players in. They're a lot better now, but they used to bring people in to tell them, hey, do this with your money. Watch out for these women. Watch out for this. All right, man. Yeah. Yo, you in the club. You got comped a bunch of bottles. VIP, they done sent things
Yeah.
you never saw before. Good luck. You gonna think about that session you sat
Yeah.
in? Shit.
And if you have that once, why would you want anything like less?
This was the best day of my life.
I want more.
Another hit.
Oof. Yeah. If it feels good, why not keep going?
But it's never like the first. Damn. So you're chasing it. Yeesh.
We're not meant to be on top.
Sorry, just stay poor, yo. Grow your own food.
I don't get that point.
Drink club water with balsamic vinegar. That'll keep
Tastes like
keep you grounded. Instead of buying Coke, don't buy that Coke.
Don't buy that
You are-
You don't let sugar in your life. It's so good. Then again,
So good.
every meal I've seen somebody cook on TikTok looks like trash. So I should have. Oh God, no.
Yeah, why would you follow a TikTok thing?
I didn't follow it. It just kept popping up, and it popped up when I was
It
about
got
to come
you.
here. It got me.
It got you.
They divorced in 2013. Irv Gotti and his wife.
Oh, so
They
yeah,
were
that
together for
puts
10
him
years.
at being nasty during the time that he's
Yeah.
married. Wow. Well, so yeah, that makes sense to why he's speaking about it so freely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, still.
But damn, you got divorced and put the watch on from someone you really love.
Who's moved on?
My God.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, whatever.
I'm like, I could see. I don't want to say him because I don't know him, but I could see somebody like him, you know, just continuously calling her phone,
Yeah.
and she's like, I don't want to talk to you,
Yeah.
and then be like, oh, I just want to talk to you about some business thing or some song.
yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
you want your masters? Oh, call me back, and then she finally calls him back, and then it's, oh, well, since you're on the phone, we should just go get some dinner, you know, just like.
Jen, you sound like you have experience. That was to a T.
That's how it goes, and it's like, yo, what the fuck do you want? I could see him being that kind of
So
guy.
happy I'm not like that.
I'm glad you're not. That's
Man, it sounds so exhausting to even do that to
so
somebody.
persistent. It's like so.
It's exhausting.
You want like,
But I also couldn't cheat. That also sounds exhausting. Maybe we're just lazy.
I mean, okay.
I'll just be lazy.
So they raided
Mar-a-Lago.
Thank you.
I don't know much about that. I just know the FBI. Trump put out a statement saying that the FBI raided his home in Mar-a-Lago while he was in New York.
Got him.
And so now, of course, his supporters are saying that somebody snitched and told the FBI, somebody from his inner circle. So they're all mad at whoever the snitch is. We got to find the snitch. And they have the nerve to say defund the FBI.
I saw that.
This whole thing is a spoof. I'm ready for the Truman Show to be over. And
And-
like, I'm sorry.
The FBI director was appointed by Trump, and the judge who provided the warrant, I believe, was also appointed by.
That's awesome.
It's all a joke. It's all a gag.
It's
fucking gag.
the biggest sitcom to date.
Yes.
Who's watching this? Not us.
The rest of the world.
Yes. No,
It's like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
what is happening
Yeah,
with
because
you,
I
mofos?
definitely get messages when it gets real wild.
Yeah.
What's going on? What?
When we were in the Maldives, they're like, America, huh?
And you're like,
You okay?
yeah.
It's like an abuse. Like you're getting abused at home, and you go away and like, you okay?
yeah,
Everything okay?
Blink twice.
I mean, we have a nice visa program here.
Do you like to teach? You want to
Do
be
you
a
like to
teacher?
teach? You want to be a translator? Can you be a translator? You got to learn our language too, but
Yeah,
it's a small price to
it's
pay.
easy. It's
They
easy.
look like, what the hell is happening over there? Ooh.
That's crazy. Gas prices are going down.
That's what's up.
Wait, what's going on with the raid though? I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Did they find anything?
They haven't said what they found.
Oh, yes.
But they did find something.
They don't know.
It's
The FBI is
invested.
not saying anything. If it wasn't for Trump
We would have
saying,
known.
we wouldn't even have known it happened.
Oh, this dummy's like, look what they did to me.
Yeah, yeah. And so
So
all
the
these people are
FBI didn't
jumping
even
on
give this information. It
No,
was just him.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
This guy's crazy.
And then they had him testify at something. I don't know what he testified at, but he pled the fifth.
I did see that. Did it have anything to do with the raid?
I don't know. But he put out another statement saying, I used to say, why would you plead the fifth if you're innocent?
He
But,
backpedaled on the thing that they're showing. I hate everything.
but now I see why.
This guy basically telling you, I'm guilty, I just can't say it.
And everybody else is, hey, it's all right, man. We all make mistakes. We all say things that were wrong when we needed it to be wrong.
It's okay, brother.
It's
Take
just
your time.
locker room time.
Yo,
Oh, that's why he was in New York, because he was meeting with the district attorney because he's still, I think they're still trying to indict him over there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that was, they probably worked together. Hey, how about you call him to come to your court while he's there? We'll be up in Florida and
Got
we'll.
God,
Yeah.
You can't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot the guy's name.
Trump?
No, there was a guy who was saying the ridiculous stuff about Sandy Hook being fake.
Oh, Alex Jones, I think.
Yeah, did you guys see what happened during his trial?
I saw some of the text messages.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So Alex Jones, he's ridiculous. He's one of those guys that would just say anything. Remind me like Ross Perot back in the day, but
Way
not so
worse.
much about politics, but just about everything. We'll say,
Is that the one that was saying something like women have their own place, he wouldn't trust women to do something like that? Okay.
I can't remember that one,
Disregard.
but he would say things like there's these there's like secret things that happen with the government and the pizza line and all that stuff, like just the wild theories. So the Sandy Hook stuff, he was on trial for something related to that, and apparently his lawyers, because there was a text message chain that was in question, and he denied saying anything about the Sandy Hook incident via text message. Denied it on stand. And they had him on stand maybe a day or two ago, or maybe a few days ago. And they asked him about Sandy Hook. And they said, yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say anything. And they said, well, we have on record that you did. Oof. And he's like, well, how can you tell me it was on record? I gave you it. And like, do you want to know how we know and how we have it on record? Your defense accidentally sent us 12 days ago your text messages from the past 2 years.
They gave up the whole phone. They were supposed to give us, they had a version that had redacted all the stuff they weren't supposed to look at. And instead they said a paralegal from the team accidentally sent the unredacted versions.
And they also said, we reached out to your legal team to say, hey, this happened. We don't know if it was a mistake. Y'all want to get back to us? Not a word. So now it's ours.
It's kind of like the Geico thing.
What Geico thing?
Where they had to pay the lady $5 million
Oh,
for the
yeah,
herpes or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So they say this, and he says, well, I mean, I gave you my phone. Yeah, I told you. Wait, so are you saying that you told your lawyers? No, but I mean, we meant to. Ooh. They said, hey, Mr. Jones, do you know what perjury is? Like, it was like TV show type shit, like with the Gotham shit. Crazy. And his lawyer, or defense, by accident. Man, these dummies is getting that card dealt, boy. I love it.
Something that makes me wonder, because even when Trump had did something and there was somebody who was defending him, I forgot what that particular crime was. And we were like, somebody's job to be a lawyer, to defend this, and you're looking at it and you know that it's not right. Yeah. How do you feel when you go home? How do you feel when you get that money, right? Yeah. Kind of like we're talking about the lawyer who was defending R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you've seen everything we've seen. How you turn that off? So I'm wondering if these lawyers started looking at all this. They're seeing these parents of these poor little kids that died, or even if they survived, they still went through this. Okay. And as the trial's going on, they're like,
man, F this guy.
Nah, F him, yo. Send out a paralegal.
Right. Hey, they reached out. Should we say anything? We'll get back to him. But that's it there.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll send that in the spam by accident.
Getting unconscious.
Because that guy, I don't know if you guys have heard him speak at all. I heard him on a podcast I listened to. Just sounds, all that privilege that people talk about, I don't even like using that word. But he kind of, that just is.
Oozes it.
Yeah, it's like, this guy, get him out of here, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So, the end of the trial, because he got found guilty, right?
You know what? I didn't even look to see what happened exactly. Yeah. But if he's not guilty after that,
No, they did. And so this... oh, so you didn't see the...
No.
He has to pay almost $50 million.
How much?
50. It was like 49.5 or something.
I don't think he got that.
No, I don't think so.
Oof.
50 million.
Goodbye.
I think it was two parts. Like the first part was like $4 million, and then they came back with the other part was like 44 or something.
And his where he was building his following, he lost that a while ago because they got him off of YouTube. So he had to do it through like maybe a Patreon and all that other stuff. But he was already getting hit financially. Now that, bye.
So yeah, they awarded him. They ordered him to pay one family $4.1 million in compensatory damages. I feel like Darren.
Yeah.
And then they added $45.2 million in punitive damages against him, bringing the total to roughly a third of the $150 million they had originally sought.
Bye. Delete. That's how you remove.
And that's okay. So back to Mar-a-Lago. So even if they find anything in this home, that means that you've had all this time of watching the TV and seeing that you are being investigated and this and that, and you didn't get rid of the murder weapon. You just...
I don't think they found anything of worth. I don't think so. I don't think he's that dumb. No. This guy's been...
There's got to be a reason they went in.
He's a roach, yo.
They got a warrant.
Yeah.
So that you can't get a warrant without probable cause. So they went to the judge with
probable cause has been this guy and his rubbish for all these years.
Yeah, but they didn't raid his home all these years.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they were able to get enough to get in there, but that doesn't mean what you're looking for is there.
Right, but I want to know what was even enough to get them in there.
It was related to his businesses, right?
I believe so. No. They said that documents from the White House.
Okay.
That shouldn't have been removed from the White House.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What? He took documents from the
I don't know what he did. They
On
said
his
that's
way
what-
out, he was like,
no, these are mine that came.
I need Putin's number.
give me that
Fine.
book.
It's fine. Launch codes, got him. Okay. Boop, boop. I blow you up.
So from NPR, let's say they possibly tell us what we're looking for.
Oh my God, we've been rolling already? Like
They
that?
raided his home, including his safe.
Damn,
Concerned presidential records that he removed from the White House when he left office in January.
Nuts.
So the FBI search warrant authorized agents to seize presidential records or any possibly classified material.
So they did leave with stuff then. Okay.
The search took about 10 hours.
Wow. They found some nasty stuff. They found some nasty stuff. Imagine being the spouse of the person that just got home from the raid. Woo.
Boy,
Ooh.
girl, I had a day today.
I'd be like, here's your cup of tea.
Yo, word. Yo, word. Darren sitting across his legs. So.
How was work?
My hair all tied up over here and shit.
How was your day?
Tell me what you did today.
Oh, my God.
What you have for lunch? That's good. Did Barbara come in? All right.
Jesus. What we got? We've been rolling, yo. We can wrap whenever.
I saw an article about the guy with the pond again. If you just want to update.
Jen.
I didn't read it about. This from today. Rhode Island claims the owners of Johnson's Pond in Coventry are violating a brand new law.
We got to put this law together, but
They put it
you
together when he first bought the pond and people complaining, remember? So they just,
right.
so, all right, cool,
not
we
fair.
move fast, made a law.
I'd
You-
be so pissed. I'm suing everybody.
You said FR law. Okay. That's cool. Controlling water levels there. The State Department of Environmental Management on Wednesday issued an immediate compliance order to the pond and dam owner something holdings. I can't even say that. Now, how do you enforce that? Fill that pond up or else. Like, where do you get water from during a drought?
You can get
During a drought.
Where,
you can buy a tank of water.
a pond, not a pool.
Yeah, but I mean, you can come and, hey, bring water and put it in there.
Where's the water coming from during a drought?
From wherever the other place it come from, right? You can, okay.
I just trying to force it on, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how
I've seen-
water delivery is crazy. I don't know.
I've seen water deliver like that. Where they
No,
got
they fill pools like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know if
This
they
is a
do lakes.
I know it's a
ponds,
pond, but you know, they just if you tell me I need more water, you're gonna be picky about where I get it from.
I need rain, bro. This is nature. What do you want me to do?
That's what I'm saying. How do you enforce that?
Yo.
Put that water back in that pond. I swear to God, before I come back from work.
Swear to God,
Run a hose and just, all right, we'll just.
leave it off for like a month.
Yeah, I guess. They call you. Hey, what, they told me. I don't know.
As BIM says, the owners of the pond sued the state over the new
Yeah.
law last month.
Yep.
The lawyer says they'll respond to the new DM order in federal court where they filed a lawsuit. So
This is
this
dumb.
is still going on.
But if you go buy a lake, you got money to fight in court. Clearly. That would be too expensive to keep going. Oh my God.
I don't even want a pool, bro. I don't
Yeah,
even
that's
want
a
a
lot.
hot tub.
No, but you know what? I can't front. After visiting some friends whose homes are right there on the lake. I get it.
Oh yeah, I would be pissed.
I
I
get it.
bought this. Like, you know how much you have to search to find a house that's on a lake.
But you
or a
don't have
pond?
to own it though.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
all had bought the houses around it
Yeah.
for that purpose. That this is part of the cool thing about my house.
Yeah, and
then
this
you
jerk-
just came.
Yeah, no,
No, I'm taking the water out.
Nah.
No,
When you put it like that,
Nope, not your water. Nope,
no,
get
that's
out.
my
No, it's my water.
Take my ball and going home.
Jet skiing by yourself. My water.
Got a little dam on just one corner where you get to play.
This country is nuts.
crazy.
I can't.
That's in Rhode Island.
Oh shit! Kim and Pete broke up.
Yeah, who cares?
But but then it's like all of this.
All of that. After all of.
Y'all crazy.
The thing that's nuts about it is the day it happened, because I don't follow Kardashians, and something came up on my Instagram, like we said, anything comes on your feed now, and it was Kim and one of the kids wearing these big shades, and it says Kim and the kids will be part of the next Yeezy Shade campaign, and I was like, okay, that's
That's weird.
Not weird. Like, all right, I guess you guys are working at
That's
being
suspicious.
better at this situation.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's from one extreme
Yeah,
to now we're
very
working
quickly.
together.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it like, okay, how much do the two of them stand to make business-wise being together versus being at odds with each other?
They love each other.
No, not even just that, but just like him. Okay, I make Yeezy shades. I'm making boku dollars. But if I make Yeezy shades and have Kim and the kids and the campaign, it explodes.
Yeah.
Right? That intersect, that Venn diagram is crazy.
Yeah, but even without the bread, he loves his wife and his family in his stuff, yo.
Absolutely.
I'm-
That's not even the question.
I bet you they get back together.
I think
I
they're
wouldn't
already
be
together.
surprised. Yeah.
In my mind, I think they're already together. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, in my head, even without the passion they have, how much do they stand being together versus trying to get with somebody else? He tried to get with old girl, and everybody was just like,
Yeah.
okay. And then she tried to get with Pete Davidson, is like,
Yeah, okay,
I guess.
But who's even dating to be married? Like, it's like everybody, it's like nobody really sees it for what it is. Like, it's a big deal when people get together as if they're going to be together forever. Does nobody else know that this stuff is temporary as shit, especially in their world?
Right.
They're together. Who thought that they were going to last, honestly?
Right. Pete, because he got tattoos. Like,
He got tattoos. He's a weird guy. This is
but
another
he
weird guy.
but he was actually getting his tattoos all removed off his body. So he's been this is like a thing that's been going on for a couple years. Part of his like rebranding. He's like, I gotta get. So he had tattoos all on his neck, his
Yeah, I
arms.
remember.
He got all that off
He look homeless, yeah.
just to go put a tattoo for a chick you just started.
The guy clearly makes bad decisions. Wasn't he going to marry Ariana Grande or somebody? Like, come on, what are we doing? He didn't know. This is Hollywood.
Right.
Why are we even?
What's wrong with Ariana Grande?
No, she's amazing. Him, he's the problem. Like, what? Come on.
So after all of that, so when I saw her and they were saying the ad, I'm like, they stand to do better just as people being together, even if it's not as a couple. Just they benefit from not being at odds.
They match each other, yo. Like, they align. Like, his brand of whatever he is and her brand of whoever she is.
It's
That
like two
shit
Lego
actually
pieces.
works.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's him. They need each other. That other shit, it's not our business. Like, it's not everybody, but people have had that situation where you broke up with somebody that you really love, you did some nonsense, and then all right, I'm back. They just on the scale that's grand, but who cares?
So I saw that and I said, And then literally 2 hours later, I opened up my Instagram. Kim and Pete broke up. I said, oh, well, that makes sense.
And just like that, you have disappeared from her Instagram. Down, you're gone. So
And he didn't even have Instagram for her to disappear from. There's no record of this ever happening. This did not happen.
So the next time, ladies and gentlemen, when you invest in some story about who cares? Who cares? They move on way easier than anybody else does. And we over here like, ooh, who cares about them? You know what I care about? Dare.
I care about Dare.
I care about Dare.
That's a good episode of Oh Darren.
Yes, it is.
I care about Dare.
He won't show up for that filming, though. It's like, positivity.
It's the episode where he gets to take a nap the whole episode while the rest of the world just keeps on moving.
That's a fun episode. That is a fun
everything else is happening,
episode.
and every time they come to me, I'm like,
You just sleep.
Oh, my God. What an idea. Did you see that on another show?
No, I care about Dare.
That is a great idea.
Because I care about Dare. That's what I would give him. You go ahead and nap.
Episode. Oh, my God.
You go ahead and sleep. Well, we got this.
And then the show's taking place, but when we walk by the living room, up there, but we don't focus on it. Camera-wise, he's just there.
He's there.
Oh,
and at the end of the
brilliant.
episode, I wake up like, oh.
What I miss.
And everything's just calm by the time you woke up again.
Yeah,
The
what
kids
an
are back to
episode.
sleep.
I do love when I wake up from something, I wake up from a nap, and everything that already happened, and I, oh no, ain't nothing. We just got back from going out to,
And you
okay.
left me here?
You're so
Do you
great.
need anything? Jeez. Anything? There? Jen, last check of the text.
I had a thing, but I can't remember what it was.
Anything going on this weekend?
I don't know what's happening this weekend. I will say, as a quick PSA, fellas, if you need help, you need somebody to talk to, if you feel like you're alone in your thoughts, and maybe you're just not admitting to it, and you may need help, or you may need somebody to talk to, please reach out to somebody that you're comfortable with. Please reach out to a therapist. Reach out to somebody. It's not good to keep all that stuff inside your head. Therapy is going really well for me lately. So.
Damn right.
I love that.
Damn right. Yeah, well, actually, we should probably say that more often too,
Yeah.
because I've been seeing it in places I wouldn't expect. A UFC fighter, after winning his fight, said that he had just found out before getting in the ring that his friend had taken his own life.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And he was. I don't know if you saw that. This guy Patty.
That. Yeah.
But it's. I like that more guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Because man, sometimes we hold a lot.
We not even sometimes, we do hold a lot.
Yeah.
Like I still hold a lot in, even though I'm being shown the tools to let it out.
Yeah.
It's not natural. I mean, I speak for myself. It's not natural. It isn't something I do easily. And I can only imagine for the person that really feels like they don't have anybody, that they feel like they don't have any friends, how damaging that could be. Because it manifests in very like ugly ways.
And then that's what we were talking about with the fights. Like there's people who have all this and they just like, I just want somebody to look at me.
Yeah.
Like the underlying factor of why people do things in big crowds like that is bigger than just gun reform or canceling an event, or you know what I'm saying. It's something way deeper that we need to address as a people.
Yep. I mean, we want to be better for our families, for our friends. You know, we got to put in that work. So whatever that takes. And this is coming from me, who just about a year ago didn't understand why everybody kept saying I need therapy.
Yeah.
So
he's like, this is what they was talking about. That's crazy. Damn.
So, with that being said, that's my little PSA.
I love it.
It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're
crazy,
like crazy or not worth it. You know, like if you have any of those thoughts, that you need to talk to somebody, because it's not true. You're all worth it.
Absolutely. And money's fake.
And money's fake.
Palindromes are real.
Palindromes are real.
I was listening to, like I said, Christina on BRU, and she had mentioned that a DJ that I'm like super hype about, and I'm like, I bet no one else cares, is actually coming to Rhode Island to another festival at the end of the month, the world's famous DAYTRILL, that I still don't go to.
World famous.
WALSHY Fire. So for any of our reggae loving fans, if you were big on mixtapes in the early 2000s, Black Chiney, if you don't know WALSHY Fire, he was one of the big DJs from that time, and also moved into producing. He's half of Major Lazer.
Crazy.
He produced Toast by Coffee and a bunch of other stuff, and he's going to be here.
That is wild.
At DAYTRILL.
I'm not.
I know. I'm freaking know.
They gonna live stream it?
I heard that. I was like, come on.
That's kind of wild.
That's big.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Rhode Island's still popping. Things are still happening. Let's just get back to that. You know, Jay Nasty, Where's Nasty, had actually mentioned in a podcast and on Twitter that we have the most popping parties and events in the country.
That clip got some traction.
It got a lot of traction. But I don't doubt it, because it's very organic here, like a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I don't doubt it.
Yeah, and even like when they used to do Henny Palooza, the people who threw it were like, no, Rhode Island was one of the crazier ones when they came. So the state turns up, man. The state turns up.
So let's just keep it going good.
Indeed.
Shout out to Reggae Fest. Shout out to reggae music.
I'm not healed enough to say that.
You might need therapy.
My therapist, the therapist would say, no, take your time.
Take your time.
I'm not going to fake it. I don't want to see any sand. I don't want to see nothing.
Whenever somebody tells you to take your time, like, take your time. Like, just let it,
yeah.
let you work through it.
Yo, the wife going to ask me 2 days removed. So, you want to go to Patty's? I said.
We're going to throw something on your forehead.
Let's just talk later.
And the wife,
because if I say it right now, what I want to say,
it's not gonna come on nice. It's kind of like the beating thing.
Darren, why
I'm sorry.
Because it happens to me, and then I gotta say it, and I'm a bad guy because I'm talking about my wife.
Indeed,
but she did it.
Matter of fact, when we were at the beach on Sunday, the wife was like, "Oh, let's go to Reggae Fest," and I was like, "Reggae Fest," and I was like, "With those two boys? No, sir."
Oh my God! Now imagine,
I would have. Nah.
Yeah. See, so this like, come on, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jen. Anything? okay. You did good today.
I did really good. I did really
Except
good.
for the drink. That was bad.
I got here close to on time a little bit, but not really.
They do this thing where they give themselves credit. Like,
for no reason.
I'm still studying it to figure out what's going on. But
Don't study. You're just gonna ruin your brain.
nah, I learn a lot.
I know, but you won't learn the answer.
You
to this.
won't. You'll
It's
just,
an abyss. It's just darkness.
It's just like
No
looking into the
answers.
ocean. You're on a ferry looking into the
Oh
ocean.
God. They didn't really fight on the Block Island Ferry.
The jingle is sail away on. Can we talk about? All right, 2 seconds on this, and then that's it.
The memes have been hilarious.
And the thing that was where I was conflicted on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, I know our people. Once I realized that okay, most people were safe and everything, I'm like, now can we laugh about this?
Oh, it's hilarious.
But it felt too soon because
Coming from the one who created the meme before it all happened. Wow.
that was like negative time. That was like before it was too soon.
Negative time.
it was.
That's good. That's good.
was
That's
before
It
good.
was
was
minus
too soon.
13 hours.
Yo, I legit woke up like, oh my God. the
Oh, no,
meme.
what did I do?
I said, oh no. And then somebody commented, actually it was Dorian, and she was like, yeah, this aged terribly. I
Oof.
said, oh,
Oof, oof,
yeah.
Yeah, been a Glock Island I've seen.
Yeah, that one was good. Sail away on the Glock Island Ferry. Leave your family behind.
Oh my goodness. Somebody had spliced in with the Block Island commercial a clip from Pirates of the Caribbean with ships fighting. Like, this is it.
Like, people are so creative, but I was like, I feel like it's too soon because
No, you gotta jump on it. We jump on everything.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's our normal protocol,
Yeah.
but because it was personal, like
That's how we deal with the pain.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like if something happens at your own family cookout, you're like, I don't want to joke about this yet.
Yeah.
And this felt like our family cookout. Like everybody I knew was there.
Oh, I'm like, damn it.
Damn it,
The
man.
N word was used so many times today. I am sure of it. I am sure of it. And I'm not mad.
That's how I felt when I made the meme. I was like, if they just say it in like a non, because I would say that if I went to Block Island every weekend or once every summer, and I just wasn't prepared for that, I would be like, who are these niggas?
Yeah. Yo, I didn't even mention this. The guy checking bags and stuff at the door, I'm like 10 feet away. We almost getting in. Somebody came up to start saying, hey, these people cutting out. He just starts screaming at her at the top of his lungs. You're not getting in. Get the fuck back. I'm like, I didn't even enter.
Frustration.
And the energy. Yo, when I got there, I said, hey, I know nobody said this. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
There's a lot going on. You're doing a good job. Just please. I just want everybody to be okay, man. Hey, why that shit happen, yo? Damn. Anyways, be happy or something. I don't know.
Do the things, the plugs.
Yeah, we're good. We plug already?
No, he didn't plug.
Give us a couple of hair plugs. Go.
you
Follow
put
us
them
on
all.
social media platforms. On Instagram is
I think about having
PLS.
hair randomly.
On Instagram is PLSDLTHS.
Glad that tickles you.
On Twitter, the same
Asshole.
handle. On Facebook, we're the Please Lead This Podcast, as well as YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and share our content on YouTube. Our lovely Jen has been doing a bit of organizing and house cleaning.
My nigga.
And so it makes it easier to digest our content if you're new to YouTube. If not, then it's the same old dance. Shout out to DJ Franchise in the crew on 101.1 FM. Catch us on Mondays at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So don't turn it off after the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
There'll be a couple of songs,
Yes.
then it's us, then a couple of songs, then it's us.
Does that happen to some people? Where they cut it off?
Well, they join in and they hear song. They hear, they
They're
hear
like, oh, I
music,
must have missed it.
and then they kick off.
That's a good point.
Also, make sure you check out the Midday Spark Up, on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. with Christina Siv.
Just keep the app on all the time. It's
Yeah,
actually on
it's much easier.
24/7.
And then DJ Matic is spinning soca. I know.
You're
it's
not
terrible.
sticking the landing today.
I
I don't want to be hard on you.
No, be hard. It's fine.
But friend, the landing,
I'm
you
not
fell on your
doing
bum
well.
a couple
The
of
Ja
times.
Rule one was egregious. That joint was, whoa. That was like a windmill kick. It was like, wow, pow. Oh, shit, Darren. That was crazy.
It's terrible. I don't take any offense to what you say today because I deserve it all.
Again, shout out to all the DJs that were at Block Island for real. Y'all were killing it, man. Damn,
Yeah.
that was great.
What do I think I could have done better at tonight's pod? I could have, I could have taken my time. You know, it's the post.
A postcard press conference.
Darren, come.
Still sweating.
Oh my God, we should do an end of pod press
with it.
conference
Let's
real
do it.
quick.
Who's gonna interview us?
How do you feel about tonight's pod?
I
Well,
want to talk to y'all about what I was just talking to y'all about.
No, talk about how we perform, talking about it.
Can't wait, niggas. Get out of here.
All right, Joe. Thank you for listening.
Later.
Sorry to bring back
That
Block.
time went quick, yo.
Sorry to bring Block Island back up. By the time you hear this, you probably just got over hearing
Oh,
about
this
it.
probably won't be in it either.
Oh, it's fine.